Yep.
The recording is
3 to 1,
going.
Nick's a dick.
You're a bitch.
We are recording.
You're ugly.
Yo,
The
cut
re-
it out. Brandon. I mean, fuck off, Brandon. Jeez. Harold, you're good.
Yeah,
All right,
Brandon.
here's the recap. Realize this is from the perspective of my Goliath. We enter the bar. There is a blonde elf with platinum hair and colorful robes strumming a lute. He is Rectavio, leader of a traveling circus. There are figures wearing wolf pelts that ignore us. The bar owner is Erwin Martikov, and he's friendly to the birds that led us to him. I order 4 meads and 4 platters. I share 3 of the meads and 1 of the platters because I was hungry. Rectavio reads a poem of Lord Sarth at Nedregard Keep. He is going to have his circus, which will keep everyone distracted while he steals everyone's gold. We went to our rooms where the Burgermeister told of us of the real reason why they fled the town. Also, Rectavio performed a counter charm that snapped Jace out of being charmed. Next day, we split up. We eat, and I meet Adrian Martikov, which is Erwin Martikov's brother, and beat his pansy ass at arm wrestling. He's the guy that manages their estate. He's in good shape and almost beat me, but he didn't. I use intimidation to get a free alchemist fire potion at a nearby store. We also visit a creepy doll store that has dolls of Irina and a bunch of other people. Blinsky is the creepy shop owner. I actually steal one of the creepy Irina dolls. None of you know that though. And Smoke manages to steal some gems from the weird gem guy, Jimbo, and almost dies from lightning damage. At the end, I get to meet the hunters, Yevgeny and Zoldar Krushkin. There are people, they tell us that there are people born without souls called hollows. Zoldar is an example of it, his own brother. They have no fear, anger, love, or hate. It's like they're entranced. They also call Strahd a devil in other areas. He has spies everywhere and may also control the wolves. There are 3 types of wolves that he told us about, which is regular wolves, dire wolves as large as a horse, and werewolves that look like the dire wolves but talk like the one we met earlier. The creatures in the windmill apparently have large jaws, sharp teeth, are nearly 10 feet tall, and have long fingers. Also, south of Valaki is an old city, Berez, but it was destroyed when the mayor insulted King Strahd, or Count Strahd. Southwest of is Aragon Volsthold, which used to be a huge castle. It is said to be home to an ancient and powerful dragon. Apparently, Strahd killed the dragon just to prove a point, and the indebted knights waged a war against Strahd, but were all defeated, and now their ghosts haunt the castle. There is good fishing at Lake Zarovich, which is north of here. All this information I paid the Krushkins for. There's good fishing, but you have to beware of the Vistani, which wear the black and red robes, and I will probably enjoy killing them soon. I just added that part in there. Smoke and Jace, meanwhile, visit the priest. The priest sees the amulet, and apparently it once belonged to a holy knight that fought a holy war in these lands. The last thing is there is the Baratok Mountains, where Jimbo mines gems. And those mountains are north of the lake, and we plan to check out the lake on our next day of questing. End.
Questing. Interesting words.
All right.
Don't judge me. I'm a nerd.
Kidding. I'm just messing with you.
That was a good recap, you nerd.
Yeah, why couldn't you do that, Gavin?
I plan on it.
Things. Couple corrections, real quick. Soth, Lord Soth at Nedregard Keep.
Soth?
Argon Soth, Soth. It's in the I typed it up, and it's
Okay.
Argon Vostholt.
Argon Vostold. Okay, I had Aragon.
I typed in Argon, which fuck that.
Did you go over the Martikovs? Erwin Martikov,
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And his brother
Adrian. And he's very buff, but still lost like a bitch.
Right.
Yeah, Adrian's pretty buff. He's a pretty buff dude. But Erwin is like he looks like like 20 years ago he was probably a really big buff dude, but now he's got like a dad bod, huge gut.
And he's got like that saggy arm skin because he let his muscles go away.
No, he doesn't have that.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, stop talking about me. Jeez.
I like to imagine your dude being pretty cut.
No, me in real life. I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
He feels personally attacked.
I mean, I definitely have the dad bod going, so it's okay. I'm not even a dad, and I have the dad bod.
Yeah, but you don't have.
Gavin,
shit.
no, you're the
Hey, all
nerd
right.
that lives in their mother's basement.
Okay,
No, I
so-
live in a house.
All right, so let's continue. Moving on.
All right.
What it do? Because you guys have just met all back up. Rhaegar conveyed the information, and you'll actually swap the information. Gavin, can you please, since he didn't have this in his notes, can you please give us your cliff notes on the conversation with Father Lucian?
So he is the pastor at the Church of St. Andrel. I have that in my notes. As far as the cliff notes for... Hold on, give me just a second.
Let me. Gavin's like, let me pull up the Curse of Strahd manual real quick. Let me see. Control F, Father Lucian.
How did you know that's what I was doing?
Hey, while he's looking that up, I wanted to ask you something, Tony.
Yeah.
When I picked up that Maul of Terror, you said it was a +1 that had like +1 to attack roll, +1 to damage.
Yes.
But in my stats, it doesn't show that. I'm just wondering if that'll something that'll show up when I attack someone.
Oh, let's see. Isn't it in your equipment?
It's in my equipment, but it doesn't say anything about +1 on it. Like it just has my normal +6 for attack, and it just says a 2d6 +4, which is standard for a Maul. So I'm like, I don't know if it's something in the mechanic that I don't know about the +1.
So I'll be honest. This is what I have in my notes for Father Lucian, and I quote, "He told us Bubkiss, didn't offer shit for useful information, knew nothing about an assassin."
Okay.
That's what I got.
Oh man, I guess the Maul of Terror doesn't give a +1 to attack and damage.
Okay, I wondered if you like had said the +1 mistakenly when you told me about it, but I was like looking forward to it, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I don't see a +1 on this damn thing.
Yeah. I do not see one either. Gavin, how do I add that? Do I just copy and paste from any other +1 in there?
You should be able to
Or-
open it
or
up.
Bonus.
Yep.
Bonus 1. There we go.
37, actually.
Oh, 37.
Yeah.
Okay, did your modifiers change?
On my end.
Oh, and you're wrong, by the way.
It should show a
Monks
plus
use
37 to
dex as
attack
their
and damage
AC.
rolls now.
You monks use dex with their AC.
And
Dex
wisdom.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Yes.
On mine, it still looks the same. And I'm looking under actions. Let me look in inventory.
Try me again, cowboy.
You only said wisdom.
Nope.
Oh,
that's
I
tough.
said they use wisdom. I never said you didn't ask for the full
Nope.
description of what they use.
Dex and wisdom. Yep. In the same way, barbarians use dex and
That's
constitution.
okay. I'll just manually put it in your thing. There we go.
In the same way, blade singers use
It's
dex
inventory.
and
Alright, hold on.
intelligence.
All right, guys. Keep the sidebar off to the side. So I went ahead and changed the stats in your inventory to give it a +1 for the bonus to
Groovy.
reflect the difference.
Thought it was supposed to be a plus 37.
No, actually, it's not.
I tried.
Now, to start this game,
Sure.
we're gonna do something a little bit different. I need everyone to roll me 2 d20s. Not 1, but 2.
Who rolled 4?
How
It
did I
does-
roll 4?
Don't worry. Oh, you rolled it with advantage. Just go ahead and roll me 2 more while I write down everybody's stuff.
Okay, so do that and then that.
Yeah. All right. So Jace got a 7
I got some terrible rolls.
and a 4. Rhaegar got a 14 and a 16.
Though my rolls weren't as terrible as Smoke's.
Smoke. Oh, y'all are gonna have some fun.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna die?
No, these rolls don't. These rolls do not affect that. These rolls will not decide your fate. These rolls just decide other things, like other things.
It's like a random generator kind of thing.
Yeah.
Higher doesn't necessarily mean better.
Like if
What
I'm
is?
gonna get, like if I'm gonna get herpes from having sex with Irina. Got it.
No, you might catch. I don't know, skin disease. Maybe some fleshy.
Crabs.
No worse than that. Gonorrhea or herpelitis. You never know. She's
Herpes
from a different world.
gonophilitis?
I mean, what diseases can you really catch from the back of someone's throat? Come on.
True.
A lot of them.
Oral herpes can
True.
actually go to the penis and become genital herpes.
That's gross. All right,
All
so
right,
you.
I gotta
you
be right
guys,
back, guys.
This is y'all's game. So
Right.
y'all just tell me what y'all are doing.
Let's go to the lake. So, refresh my memory. There was a threat at the lake, something we were going to kill.
What?
What was the
Oh,
thing we
yeah,
were going to kill
I
at the
set
lake?
that down there.
Okay. So
That's not in Keith's coffee. It was
Rick
this one this morning.
Tavio just slid down the banister, like a child, followed behind 2 children, and he informed y'all that he heard from some local fishermen that there was a crazed old man up at the lake shooting lightning bolts into the lake. And when y'all started talking about that's where y'all were going to go next, we kind of cut the session there. So Rick Tavio is still there with you. Y'all are sitting at downstairs at one of the tables.
So, Rick Tavio, would you perhaps happen to have any idea what the identity of this crazed old man might be?
No.
I see.
I simply heard it from the fishermen.
Let's see, who was this fisherman?
I don't know. They just talk. People talk around here. You just have to have your
I
ears
see,
open.
I see.
I'm gonna grab Jace by the shoulder and kind of shove him aside and say, "Doesn't matter. We're gonna go kill some shit. Come with us." And I'm gonna head out the door.
That sounds a little extreme.
I'm a barbarian.
I'm sure it's not good for your health to just go around killing people. That doesn't seem very fair, now does it?
Really, Rhaegar, you should speak more highly of yourself. I do not believe you to be barbaric.
I'm gonna look at him with a raised eyebrow, not say anything, turn back, and head out the door.
All
I'm
right.
ready to hurt something. Itching for a fight.
So after Rhaegar goes, Rick Tavio looks to the rest of you. So the sun is going down. It is past midday. The days don't last very long. Will y'all be traveling by night? The fisherman said you could get to the lake in probably about 2 hours. I don't think it might be a problem, but when you get there, you might be stuck until morning.
How many more hours of daylight would you say that we have?
Probably about an hour and a half, just enough to get there.
Ooh.
I thought when we ended, it was like morning. We just woke up and ate.
Y'all explored the town. Because you got here, you got here at night, and when you woke up in the middle of like a rainstorm, y'all decided to travel around the town. Y'all went and saw Jimbo, and then you went back to the hunters, and then they went back to the church. So it's actually, I would say probably about 3 hours have passed. So yeah, you can only get about 6 hours of actual day.
Oh, well, that's plenty, isn't it?
Yeah, you have like 3 hours.
Oh, now I see. That would not be enough for a return journey.
Think about it like this: there is 18 hours of night, 6 hours of day here. That's what y'all have gathered so far.
I see, and it would not be advised for us to travel at night, correct?
Well, according to the hunters, no.
Riga, perhaps we should bide our time until morning.
Kill something.
Find a rat or some shit. Go chop the head off of a deer. Get us dinner. You can kill that.
All right. Fine.
But really, I am quite famished, actually. If you could make that deer thing happen, I would certainly appreciate it.
All right. I'm gonna go out hunting.
For the night?
No, just for the 3 hours.
Oh, you're gonna leave town.
Yes, just in the nearby forest to hunt.
Would you prefer me to go with you, Riga?
Sure.
I can support you with my magic should you get in trouble.
Yeah, your magic's gonna help a lot.
I know it will.
Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry, guys. Can y'all all roll me a d12 as well?
Sure.
Nope, that's the wrong one. This one's a D12.
Yeah, and roll me a d8 as well.
So this D12 that I'm rolling right now is for actually never mind. I got it.
I got it.
D12 for a D8.
Yeah, d12 and a d8. So 6, and then tell me what your totals are. So
Hold up.
13 for me.
All right, so that's
No, he's not.
13, and then Rhaegar, you got
Yeah. You gotta roll D12.
He's a
17.
he's a 17.
I don't know. Apparently, there's another thing we gotta roll.
17.
D12 and a D8.
Arrow got 8,
I got a 9 and an 8.
and then Plume got 14.
Man, I'm rolling some shitty ass rolls tonight.
It doesn't matter. All right, so who's leaving to go out into the woods?
I will go with Rigar in case he gets in trouble.
I guess I'll go too.
All right, so y'all all going?
Sure, I guess.
By the way, I don't have a map.
That's because there isn't a map.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Just as long as I'm not the only one.
No. So, how long are y'all planning on leaving for?
I plan on getting back just before dark.
Okay. And what are you doing in these woods? Are y'all gonna try and at least scope like halfway up to the lake? Just scope out the path? Or are y'all gonna try and go south?
I'll probably hunt the area in the direction towards the lake.
Okay.
And on the way out, I'm going to set up a hunting trap as well, because I had that in my inventory. Hunting trap.
Okay, so y'all gonna try and make your way up to the lake?
Sure.
Sure.
Why not?
So you can get with getting there and back, you can get about halfway.
Okay.
Which so let me see if I can find this. So you follow the road north towards the lake, as instructed by Rick Tavio and the huntsman. On the way there, the road looks well traveled through carts and horses and other animals and footprints. The tree line is several yards off of the road. It looks like you have a good line of sight for the tree lines. So everything seems pretty normal for this day. Real quiet. You hear a couple birds in the distance. You eventually do see some type of wildlife and animals, and then smoke. You actually see in this one opening of a tree line, you notice a small path that leads through the trees. It at first glance, it doesn't look like much. Maybe a lot of deer come running through there quite often, or some other type of animal. But you notice footprints that have looked to be covered up, coming and going from this path.
Hey guys, we should go check this out. As I'm gonna walk towards it.
Yeah, I'll follow too.
Likewise.
So
Sure.
you continue down this path for what seems it seems like 15 20 minutes, and you're just continuing this path. If someone wants to give me a survival check.
Yeah, I got you.
Am I
I will.
proficient? No, I'm not proficient in that. If we're not proficient, do you still want us to make one?
Anybody can really make one just to see what's going on.
Rolled a 13.
Oh shit.
So now, Jace, you know my rules. If you're not proficient, then your DC goes up. So, oh, okay, all right, cool. Yeah, you just go ahead and do that. So, Rhaegar and Arrow, y'all notice something that the others might not. Something that, especially you, Rhaegar, since you actually have a proficiency to it. Arrow points it out like, hey, that's interesting. But Rhaegar, you notice that it seems it was planned. Certain plants were planted to deter footsteps, like low-hanging branches. Maybe you could do like monkey bars and climb over just to get your footprints off the ground, or maybe even jump up onto certain logs placed so that way you could step up and onto it to continue this path. You also notice that there's several hunting traps around in this area as well. And y'all continue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you continue probably another 15, 30 minutes. And Jace, or Arrow, you have the highest intelligence here, correct? I would
I
say
do
you're
believe so.
pretty good at keeping track of time, you and Jace. If y'all don't turn back now, you'll probably be getting back after nightfall.
We turn back, or I turn back.
Well, you wouldn't realize this really, unless we
I also have the
spoken
wanderer
to you.
trait.
I think we should keep going.
If we do keep going, we will be out past nightfall.
Is
I
there
think we'll
any
be okay.
reason to suggest we wouldn't be able to get into the city after nightfall? Like, do they lock the gates to the city?
Yes, they do. The only reason why y'all got into the city last time was because of Ismark.
We don't want to be trapped out here after nightfall.
I don't discuss it. I just start walking back.
Okay. So, Plume, out the corner of your eye, you notice when y'all are walking back, you notice what seems to be some type of humanoid figure. Obviously, this at first it just looks like a blurry vision. And then like when somebody is just watching. Like you've skulked before. And it kind of feels like this person is watching y'all leave. And then but when you turn to look, they're gone.
Alright, I'm not leaving.
You can roll a perception check.
There's one for stealth.
You want to roll a perception check, or do you want to just?
Yeah,
leave
I'm
the
gonna roll
party?
one. 22.
So you know without a shadow of a doubt that whoever this was watching y'all, they're gone. They are not here.
Wow.
I'm gonna let them go ahead. I'm gonna stay stealth, and I'm gonna trail behind. A good 15.
You're gonna
20
move
feet
at
away.
a slow pace, and they're just gonna keep up a normal pace.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So, well, y'all head back, and y'all are back on the main road. Rhaegar is able to easily, and Arrow with his ridiculous survival roll, y'all are easily able to find the way back. And you notice coming back down the street is a small wagon being pulled by a mule and a gentleman. Well, I guess you could call him gentleman. He looks pretty raggedy. Um, Singing along to himself, sounds probably like two sheets to the wind.
Hey, can I say that when we go like when we get to the main road, right where the trail had started, that was supposed to be not really a trail but covered up. Can I make a notch in the tree?
Yeah.
To kind of give me an indication that this is where the trail started.
Yeah, you sure can.
All right.
So this
Yeah, I'll do that, and then we can go ahead and go on. So my bad.
yeah, this drunken guy, he's just kind of singing along to himself with his donkey and his cart, just coming down the road. Looks like he's heading back towards the city.
I'm gonna approach him. I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "What you got in the cart?"
Fish?
We'd like some fish.
I'll be selling it at the Blue Water Inn for wine.
You know, sir, where are you from? I recently encountered a person with a similar accent to yours.
He shrugs.
Would you happen to know a man named Jimbo?
Nope.
Interesting. You talk very similarly. Okay, never mind.
Well, I'm gonna say, maybe we don't want to pay for it. I'm gonna lift my Maul of Terror over his head and use one of my charges to cast fear on him. Frighten him.
Okay,
on him.
it's like this is just a simple peasant.
Mhm.
So that's a 9. Let's just say he has a -1. Yeah, he goes, oh, and then just
Wait.
falls over.
Riga, we don't need to just steal his fish.
He falls off the cart unconscious and shits himself.
I'm gonna grab some fish out.
Riga!
You said you were hungry.
Yes, we have money. We don't need to steal from him.
I mean, if I kill him, would it be stealing?
We don't need
Yes.
to kill him either. And not to mention, you saw that he said he was going into town. What do you think people's reaction is going to be when he gets there and figures out and tells people his interaction with us?
You're right, I should kill him.
No, you should not kill him.
Oh God, you're going to get us all killed.
I'll leave the fish.
Now that he's unconscious and we don't want him being eaten alive, put him in the cart. Let's drag his cart into town and make up a story about how we imagined this.
I mean, I'll toss his body in the cart, but I'm not messing with the cart after that. I walk on back into town.
Okay.
Like, all I did was make him piss himself and pass out, and I didn't actually hurt him.
Yeah.
Can I drag the cart?
There's a donkey, but yeah, you can you can free the donkey and just drag the cart if you want.
No, I'm just gonna bring the donkey with us so it pulls the cart.
Oh,
You can, like, drive the cart.
I'm gonna lead the donkey by the reins and just bring it into town with us.
All right. And so, Smoke, are you gonna finally get out of the woods? Are you gonna go with them, or
Yeah, no, I was trailing behind.
okay? So you're gonna hop in the cart with them?
Yeah, I'll hop in the cart with them.
All right. So
Dumbasses.
who's not riding in the cart? Because it's just a little small cart.
I'm
It might
just
be a little
walking, and
too
as I
big.
hold the donkey's
I'm not-
reins and guide it.
I'm not riding the cart.
I'm walking alongside the donkey, leading it.
Okay. So actually, that's good because this falls on you, Jace.
Okay.
Jace, you notice as you're walking down the street, you step on something, and it makes this noise, almost like a shriek, like an unearthly, unnatural creature just shrieking. And then you look down, and it's a doll. It has like a wolf's head and a child's body with overalls on. It's like these red and blue overalls.
Okay.
Hold up. I think I have.
Is
it
this one of
prepared. I'm not sure if
Blinsky's?
I do.
You pick it up.
Do I have Mage Hand? I don't remember if I have Mage Hand or not.
I don't think sorcerers get mage hand.
Oh, no, sorcerers get Mage Hand. I just don't think I picked it up.
Give me 10 minutes and I'll know if it's magical.
Arrow has mage hand.
Arrow, could you just use your hand?
Mage
Mage
hand.
hand?
To pick it up?
Yes.
I like snap my fingers as it picks it up.
Yeah, and a skeletal hand emerges with the flesh just dripping off of it, flesh and muscle just dripping off of the hand. Picks up the little toy, and Jace, you see a little white tag attached to it that reads, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Yes, I
The
imagine
skeletal
as much.
hand is the skeletal mage hand is my thing, not.
No, it
Jace's.
does it to every magical item that's in this realm.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
Oh, that sucks.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Because I
And
have
a
mage
lot of-
hand too.
A lot of his
I just don't wanna
spells,
use
a
it.
lot of your spells don't work the same as you thought they would. See. Yeah, so it's definitely a Blinsky toy.
You don't say. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking with the donkey.
Maybe we should pay this Blinsky another visit.
If you would like to, you are more than welcome.
I'm gonna go burn this shop down.
So, as you approach the gates, you see that it kind of looks like they're getting ready to shut the doors. And the same two guards that y'all met the night before just kind of nod as they motion for you to hurry up. And yeah, they shut the gates behind y'all, not saying a word to any of you. Now y'all got a cart full of fish and a drunken guy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go park it next to the Blue Water Inn, and I'll just leave him in the cart.
All right.
No, you know what? No, because we don't want him to start talking, and us get kicked out of town. So, I'm gonna
He's a
wait.
drunken. He's a
Pull his
he's
pants
a
down and shove a
drunken.
fish up his ass. He'll be too embarrassed
He's
to talk
a
about it.
he's a drunken fool. You really think they're gonna believe him?
I mean, they might.
I don't care what you do.
I'll just wait here for
Yep.
a few hours, and if he doesn't wake up, I'll just splash some water on his face.
All right. Well,
You know what? I'll just do that now. I'll just do that
Go
now.
to bed.
Why? Just leave him. He's a drunken bastard. Leave him. Come on. We have more
Consider it-
important things to do.
Consider it damage control. We don't want him getting us kicked out of town.
We have more things to worry about than him. Just leave his drunken
Then
ass.
getting
No
kicked
one's
out
going
of
to
town?
believe him. We're not going to get kicked out. Just leave his drunken ass there.
All right, if we do, you have to deal with me saying I told you so.
That's fine. I could smack you for it later.
Farewell, friend, as I join the rest of the group.
Telling you, you should have pulled his pants down and shoved a fish up his ass. He never would have said a thing.
If you would like to do that, feel free.
All right, I'm going to do that. Pull his pants down and shove a fish up his ass. Just kind of wedge it right in there.
He's unconscious, so
There we go. He's not going to say a thing.
That's certainly unconventional tactics. You're right. I do not believe he will say anything any further.
Trust me,
I
we did this
swear.
all the time when we would visit Mithril Hall.
I see. I see.
Alright,
I'm
so
riding with a bunch of dumbasses.
This is the guy who almost died stealing gems.
And got trampled by a horse.
You've taken more damage than I have.
Smokey's not wrong.
At least I'm not shoving fish up someone's ass.
You know, consider it a. It's it had to be done. Really, it was actually a
Really
quite
didn't.
brilliant tactic.
so
Guys, trust me,
It's-
I've done dumber things.
you hear a voice come out from around the corner and it says, "Really, you devil, you dog, you shoving fishes up people's asses? It's hilarious! I cannot wait to put this in my new ballad."
Oh,
As you see
God.
Rictavio walking around the corner.
You know, I think you should put it in your new ballad. Just you have to figure out what rhymes with fish and ass.
Make sure to
Big
mention the
old
part where I
ass.
made him piss himself and pass out.
And you have to rhyme something with that too.
Piss himself and pass out. It was without a shadow of a doubt. The
Alright,
old
I'm
man
leaving.
Pissed himself and passed out after having a big old bass shoved right up his ass. Yes, I like it. I love it already.
Alright, I'm leaving.
I would listen to that. I would pay you to perform that song, sir.
Maybe in a couple days. But anyways, so how was the lake? I think y'all didn't get very far.
No, we are going at first light.
Well, I've had quite a busy day. Just wandering around town.
I see. And
Wonderful.
did you still wish for me to give my mother your salutations?
Sure. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't hurt.
All right, I'll tell my father you said
So-
hello to.
Sure. So, anyways, what did you all find? Did y'all find anything interesting outside of the city?
No.
We were supposed to be going hunting, but I do believe we have come back empty-handed. Though we might have some fish, perhaps. Not the one up his ass, but
Oh,
I
well,
totally pocketed some fish.
maybe I will go with you all next time. But I did find this while I was walking around town, and I hope that you will all find it the same. As exciting and exhilarating as he pulls out a piece of paper. And it's a flyer. And it says, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Attendants and children required. Rain or shine, all will be well. The Baron." Well, doesn't that sound exciting? In 5 days' time, they're doing a celebration. Calling it some type of Festival of the Blazing Sun. And he
And-
hands you all the flyers.
is that here in this town?
Yes, I actually learned that they have festivals quite often. It's like once every other couple weeks they have another festival.
Can I use a perception check to see if I get any hint that maybe this festival is dangerous?
There'd be more of a.
Check or some kind of check.
I
That
don't
maybe this
really.
That'd be
festival isn't on the up and up.
It's a
insight
festival.
check.
It's a well, insight is more to like insight on people,
Yeah.
and to get a feel of situation. So, it's really like up to you, how you feel about it. Like you don't need a roll for your own instinct, I guess. Or what? However, it's however Rhaegar feels. If he thinks he doesn't want to go because it's going to be a hostile thing or whatever, then you don't have to go. But
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I think this festival might be him calling the herd.
I'm gonna go.
Where
You
would
know,
such a
we have
name
5
have
days.
come from? A Festival of the Blazing Sun. You don't see many blazing suns here.
yeah, I don't really know, but I was told, and here, let me get this out. And then he ruffles through his bag and he pulls out. It almost looks the exact same. It's just the handwriting and everything is all the same. It's just a different parchment, and it says this was last month's, and it says come one, come all to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendants and children required. Pikes will be provided. All will be well. The Baron. And I was told that literally people just walked around town in a parade with makeshift made wolf's heads out of paper mache or possibly real live wolf's heads, and they just paraded around town.
Where
lot
was this?
Here in the city. A lot of people don't really care for the festivals, but the Baron seems to enforce them to increase the morale of the town. It's I think it's a little unnerving, but all helps. He leaves me be. I've never met him, but from what I hear, he quite likes it that I'm here to bring joyous occasion to the town. Or, well, I assume that's what people some tell me.
I see. Well, perhaps we will attend. Any chance that you might be making a performance at this festival?
Yes, actually, I was just thinking about pushing my grand debut to this date.
Of Fish in the Ass.
No, of my show.
Ah, I see.
Do
I
you
see.
do you forget so easily, Jace Salazar Valactalia, that I, Rictavio, am a master crafter and spinner of lore and tales, entertainer,
I certainly have not
entrepreneur,
forgotten.
philanthropist, and wild animal tamer.
Perhaps you can
Lies,
tame
lies, and more
Rhaegar.
lies.
They are not lies; they are spun tales.
Perhaps you can tame Rhaegar. He's a bit of a wild animal. Sometimes.
Sun tales mean lies.
You know, Riga, in my experience, the wildest of animals are the most free when they are let loose. There, see? Looks calmer already.
I just chuckle. In case you couldn't hear it. I actually like Rectavio, though I wouldn't trust him with my gold
Well, why not?
or near my pockets.
Rick Tavio's a decent gentleman.
He's a liar and a thief.
I mean, he did give me my money back, which I actually forgot to add, but I'll do that now. 3 gold
Did he?
pieces. He did, yes. He gave me my money back.
Okay. Oh, Jace, by the way, here's the rest of your money. No, I'm just joking.
Now, Rictavio, if you could debut at this festival, and one of your performances, Fish in the Ass, I would actually pay you to perform this ballad.
Maybe one night it's at the bar. It's not. That doesn't seem. It seems more of like a inside joke compared to a performance. I couldn't turn that into a performance, anyways.
I'll drink to that. And as I say that, I'm going to start heading towards the tavern.
Yeah, it's just right around the corner. toodaloos. I have some important errands to run.
Farewell.
He waves y'all goodbye and he takes off down the street.
Well, I think I'm going to.
I'm gonna follow him and assassinate him. Coup de grace.
I was actually going to follow Rictavio.
Oh, you actually are gonna follow him.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check. Are you gonna say anything to the rest of your party?
I was just be like, I'll see y'all later tonight. I have some things I want to look at.
I'm gonna do a dismissive wave as I leave.
I'm gonna test a theory here and catch up to Rhaegar, and I just want to see if my theory about his nature is correct. So Rhaegar, I hate to admit it, but I must say that if I were a betting man, which I am not, but if I was, and I had to put my money on who would win between you and this Rictavio in a fight, I'm sorry, but I think I'd bet on Rictavio.
I'll fucking kill him right now.
I just don't think you could beat him.
I'm gonna go after Rictavio to kill him.
Oh my god.
Okay. Arrow, what are you doing?
I'm like, oh my god, my party is full of bundling balls.
I didn't catch anything that you just said other than balls. So if you could, please,
I said blundering fools, and nothing balls.
Yeah. Yeah. You're telling me.
Yep.
Shut up,
Unless
Brendan.
Jace says that he's joking and that he thinks I would win, I'm literally gonna try to find him and kill him.
Yeah, he's just walking down the street, just whistling.
All right, I'm going
Just
after his
whistling
ass.
I just want to see how this plays out.
Oh no. Gee,
All right, so
You know what? You know what? You know what? This is what I'm doing. I'm gonna cast invisibility on the bard.
Invisibility is a touch
All right.
spell. So you're
Oh,
gonna have to get
wait,
faster
no,
than-
no. Jace, I meant so as soon as Jace walks by me, I'm just gonna be like, "Good luck, bud," and turn invisible.
Turn me invisible?
No. Why do I keep on saying the wrong person? Rhaegar. As soon as Rhaegar, yeah, walks past me, I'm gonna touch him on the shoulder and turn him invisible.
I'm gonna touch him on the shoulder, as you touch him on the shoulder and cast guidance.
Okay.
Bumbling idiots. You all know I got a 22 to fucking follow his ass.
We don't know
where
that.
you
You just
are.
said you had to go do business. Wait,
And my response is, what do you mean, Smoke, that you rolled a 22? If you could please
shut
put
the
your
fuck up.
thumb on top of your head when you speak, so I know that you're not speaking in character.
Shut up, Kevin.
Okay, so that's a second level spell slot, and then I also cast a first level spell slot to
Hold
cast
on
Find
now.
Familiar.
No. Hold on. You don't have to use a spell slot to cast find familiar. You just summon your familiar.
Okay. It's a first level spell now.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
that's
don't.
right. I had one before.
Yeah, you have an owl.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just have it follow Rhaegar,
Well.
and then I go sit off like at a bar somewhere, looking through the owl's eyes as I'm drinking, because I want to have nothing to do with that.
I'm actually trying to find. Oh man, I don't even have a city street map. Yeah, I don't even have a map for this. For like. Jeez, man. Oh, you know what? I think I do. Let me see.
This is gonna
Yeah,
be
all right.
interesting.
So, what, you just want to run up and straight up attack him?
Pretty much. I mean, I'm going to rage and use reckless attack so I get advantage on my attack.
You already get
I'll be in
advantage.
range.
All right, Gavin, how do I import? I just go to import files.
How you make a map? Yeah, so you find the image that you're looking for, and there should be something that's like generate image something or whatever. And yeah, I think it's like generate image record or something, which turns it into a map.
Oh, that's not very helpful. But I appreciate you.
Dude, like level 18 or something like that, and y'all are trying to get me killed.
We don't know what level he is.
I don't know.
We have no
To be
clue
honest
what
with
level he
you,
is.
Jace doesn't even fully think you'll actually go attack him. If you do, I'm gonna be surprised.
I mean, as soon as I get into range, I'm going to activate rage and throw my attack dice.
Okay, Riga, perhaps you shouldn't do this.
He's invisible. You can't see him. He's invisible. You cannot see him.
I can hear him though.
Okay, yeah. Rhaegar.
Yes.
I literally cast. I didn't say. I'm not even near y'all. I literally casted invisibility on him, and
Fuck, why can't I find this map?
put my familiar out, and literally had my familiar following him.
Am I looking underneath the wrong fucking thing? Okay, here's my D&D folder. There's the Burgermeister's mansion. What the fuck, dude? Is there not a way to just like open in folder anymore?
There is.
Because I'm in my D&D folder, but I don't see my city street map. Just like, it's just a generic city streets. I know I had it in the other campaign that we had. But now I don't see it. Alright, Gavin, is there like a pre-built city map that I could use for this, or?
Yeah, there should be plenty. I can't really help you because I can't look up what you have, but
Well. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have, I think the only module I have loaded right now is Curse of Strahd.
you have Waterdeep Dragon Heist loaded too.
Ah, okay. Why the fuck is this thing so big?
That's what she said.
Thank you. Which one you think would be the best one to open up a map with?
Probably Waterdeep Dragon Heist. They have a lot. But it's pretty easy to go onto like Google real quick and just find a battle map and upload it into Fantasy Grounds. That is, if he's actually going to still go attack the guy after I mentioned that I think it might be a bad idea.
Yeah. So Rhaegar, it's on you, man.
If he's saying that it's a bad idea, I'm gonna turn and say, why?
Well, because you wouldn't want to get in trouble with the city gods.
Fucking kill them too.
Rhaegar, you are so very strong and tough, and surely all who challenged you would cower before you and would not even present a challenge.
Damn right, and don't forget it. And then I push past Jace and head to the bar.
Fuck, I really wanted you to.
You just
attack
saved
this
his
guy.
life too. You turn back and say, "You just saved that motherfucker's life."
I really wanted you to attack this guy.
I'm
I
still
still
following him.
Fuck, now this is gonna piss me off because I have a generic city streets.
Pull it
thing.
up. I want to see a map. This is weird just looking at my stats all day.
Yeah, my bad, guys. Like, I don't know why none of my maps are in here. Yeah, it's not even showing the one that I just downloaded either.
Weird.
What the fuck? I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, anyways, so who all's doing what?
I'm following. I was following. What's his name?
You're following Rick Tavio. Who else is
Yes.
doing what?
I'm heading back to see if Irina is DTF.
Well, you actually don't find Irina is Mark or Ivan at the inn.
Who is at the end?
Erwin is there. His wife is there. The boys are running around very rambunctious like. Let's see. The hunters seem to be like they're there, but it looks kind of like they're leaving. Was there anyone that you wanted there? Like, are you looking for anybody, or are you just gonna go drink?
I was gonna look for a fight.
Yeah, it actually seems like super quiet
Damn.
in here. You can always just go wander out in the woods.
No, it's okay.
All right, so we're gonna pan on over to Smoke, actually. So Smoke, you got a 22?
Yep.
Yeah. So you follow Rick Tavio down the main street, and he stops in the middle of the road, looks around, and then heads back through some alleys. Through some turns through different alleyways, he ends up back at the Aristoc stockyard where his wagon is. And he pulls out a brown paper bag from his little satchel, and it looks like he pulls like a huge chunk of meat out and slides it between the iron bars in the wagon, and then he reaches his hand in, mutters some words, and then keeps walking towards the city gate. But taking a detour turn to go away from the gate itself and up like this rampart. And it doesn't look like he's trying to hide. He's just walking. He ends up going up the rampart, and then he pulls something out of his pocket and he throws it off the wall. And then he, not without even missing a beat, He keeps walking around the wall to the next rampart, climbs down, and starts walking back towards his wagon.
But he threw something off the wall.
He did.
I'm gonna go check what he threw off the wall.
You want to try and climb over the wall?
Yeah.
So it is a wooden wall, and there is a whole row of spikes down at the bottom. So if you want to, you have a climbing speed, so you can take your time and climb down the wall with your claws. But it is getting close to nightfall, so I'm going to need a perception check to see if you can find, or an investigation check to see if you can find anything. It's going to be kind of a hard DC because whatever he threw was really hard to see. Yeah, you just, whatever he threw out here, it was small, and you just don't see anything.
Gotcha.
Let's go, guys. Oh, we playing D&D.
Hold on. All right. Then I'll just climb back up the wall and go back to the inn.
Okay. All right. What's the rest of you doing at the inn? Gavin?
I'm just gonna say to Rhaegar, since we're here, because I'm just having fun with this. I'm sorry. I know I'm not much of a betting man, but if I were, I would certainly bet that every other single person in this bar attacking you simultaneously would certainly win.
Maybe.
That's all I had to say.
You talk too much. I'm gonna go up to. Hold on, I gotta look up his name again. Erwin Mardikoff to get some ale.
Yeah, I mean.
Grab me a
he
fine
gives you-
wine if you could.
The wine is a gold piece. The fine wine is a gold piece.
What about What about the Barefoot Moscato? How much is that?
1 silver.
Okay, I'll take some of that.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, same as always. It comes with a plate of food.
All right, I'm gonna eat my food, and I'm also gonna grab a handful of Jace's food.
I was eating
Give
that.
him a dirty look, and give him a dirty look, because I know what he's doing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I go up to the bar, order myself some more food, and while I'm at it, I order a nice hefty glass of whiskey.
Fucking.
And I
Sorry.
come back and I put this big glass of whiskey down in front of Rhaegar and just say, "This is my apology."
I'll give him a good polite nod, and then I'll chug the whiskey. Just down in one shot.
So, as everything starts coming to a close, you hear outside of the inn doors starting to, lights starting to get cut off, town guards walking the streets, telling people to stay indoors at night, curfews coming to effect, and eventually you see Smoke wander back in. And right behind him is Ivan and Ismark and Irina.
Look who I found.
Hello, Ivan, Ismark, and Irina.
Ismark speaks up. Hello, friends. We went to go see Father Lucian. It was wonderful. He said a prayer to the Morning Lord, and I had this stomach bug. I couldn't quit throwing up, and now I feel great. The Morning Lord has truly blessed the city.
Well, that is fantastic news.
And then Ivan also speaks up and he says words along the lines of that he felt righteousness and that the grounds were pure.
Which
Over at the
grounds do you?
church.
Oh, at the church. Of course.
Consecrated grounds. He believes that's a safe place. Very tactical location for the situation y'all are all in.
I
Well,
see.
that's wonderful.
I'm going to talk to Ivan and say, I'd like to have a word with you, and kind of, if he will, step aside with him to talk to him.
He just mutters "the," and then walks off to the side with you.
Okay. I'm going to say, I want to talk to you about Irina. Now, let me finish. Let me finish.
He raises an eyebrow and stares at you.
She's one of the hollowed ones, isn't she? The ones without a soul.
No.
Really, because I haven't heard her say a word. She acts just like one of the hunters, Zodar, who is a hollowed one.
What are you talking about? She speaks.
We were told about some ones that are born without souls called hollows. Do you know what I'm talking about?
He nods.
You never mentioned it to us.
He shrugs. Wasn't important.
I'm going to pat him on the shoulder and say, good talk. Good talk.
The.
And then go back to my drink.
And then he sits beside Rhaegar, and he also orders a drink. But he doesn't say anything. He just motions, and the bartender just brings him something.
I'd like to speak to Ivan.
He sighs heavily as you approach.
Ivan, I just wish to pick your brain. Back in Barovia, do you have any theories about who may have burned down the church?
Honestly,
You and this church thing again, I swear. Will you ever just let it go?
honestly, I don't care.
Oh?
I'm going to turn to Jace and say, in my tribe, we used to have an expression about beating dead horses. I'm going to leave it at that.
Oh, and what do you? Why would one beat a dead horse?
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
shut up about the church. I swear.
It doesn't
It's
bother
all-
the rest of you.
No, it doesn't bother me that a church with a vampire in it got burned to the bloody hells where it should have been.
You keep using the term church loosely. The grounds were desecrated, corrupted by evil. That place was no church, but a heathen ground of breeding. Good that it's gone. Who lit it? Don't care.
Let's see.
Could you not feel the evil? The corruption?
I felt something, but I thought it was indigestion.
Duh, that's what it feels like. It is feeling of evil. Gives me heartburn every time.
Either way, it's gone now. Better, it's gone.
Of course. Sure.
Jace, let me ask you something now. Since when have you become buddies with the devil? Defending him at every turn. on the way up here?
I was
Why don't you
shocked.
explain that? Or would you? Because you kind of seem like a coward.
Well, he
You
is,
were
but
just-
I'm pretty sure he was
You
charmed.
were just falling into whoever was the most powerful.
That is not what I was doing.
Hmm.
And is this a safe conversation for us to have here in the open?
What does it matter? Is there anywhere safe here?
Remember, he
Feels-
had spies everywhere.
He shrugs. Maybe he does. Maybe he has spies here.
Well, here is part of everywhere.
I speak in a very low tone. I was not of my right mind. I assure you now. He is no friend of mine.
Good.
In fact, if that is the case, if that's what you're concerned about, what about Smoke? He was under the same effect as I was.
If what you say is what you believe, then that's all there is to say. And about this time, the doors to the Blue Water Inn swings open, and a gentleman in a very clean and very pristine white outfit, like suit and tunic, and like a tailcoat, like a tan tailcoat, walks in with this very ornate cane, with a raven at the top of it. Walks
So
in.
definitely not the guy I fucked with the fish
not-
earlier.
Yeah, no, not a raven.
A
Looks to be
mackerel.
some type of like, no, it's some type of bird, like a
You have a
falcon
picture?
or something on top. I do not have a picture of this guy.
Okay, I'll just paint
Um,
the word picture in my
Yeah,
head.
he has slicked back hair, and Rick Tavio was actually speaking with him the day before. Actually, let me see if I do have a picture. But yeah, so he walks in, and kind of like looks around the room. Looks a little down, but then he walks up to the bar. Good day, gentlemen. How are you all doing? I was looking for the bard known as Rectavio.
He's back at his wagon. He is not here.
Well, I do apologize, but my name is Vasily von Holtz. It is very nice to meet all of you.
Can you please
uh,
spell that?
Uh,
You're coming up with some really hard names. Just say it.
yes, I will type it right here in chat.
Thank you.
So, which chat are you speaking of?
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
He was being a smartass. Now,
Oh, well,
what business
I do
you?
apologize. I noticed that I have not seen any of you before, so please, forgive me if I do not understand your humors from the outside,
You know it from the outside.
because I have never seen you in my town before. Well, I apologize. Not my town, just the town I grew up in. I born and raised here. My generations. The Van Holts have been a part of Valaki for hundreds of years. Please introduce yourselves.
I'd rather not.
Can I make an insight check on him?
Yes.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on.
It sucks I can't like
Yeah.
find I can't find like tokens to like share tokens.
Ooh, good one, Smoke.
Sorry, what's the rolls?
Insight on him.
Yeah, no. What is your rolls?
Oh, mine was a 22.
Mine was an 8. I don't see shit.
But not necessarily. Like what are you trying to determine with your insight, Smoke?
Oh, I just want to see if he's legit. I want to know. I want to know the how I feel about this guy.
So I can't really tell you how to feel, but I mean he is a noble.
Did he
I'm
tell
trying
us
to
his
find
name?
out,
Hold on,
he's
hold
evil
on,
and
wait,
honest.
1 second. Just give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. What's that? So I can't really
just
tell you like how to feel, but he is a noble and he has like this posture. Like I just shared a picture of him in the COS recap page. So he has like this posture, like his back is straight, his shoulders are up. But he seems pleasant. His words carry truth with them, or like he does have a feeling to him, or like he seems genuine.
Oh, he looks like he can fight too.
He doesn't have any weapons on him. Imagine that's more or less a cane rather than a stagger. That was just a display picture.
I
Maybe that's
mean-
something like a self-portrait that he would have, but
I mean, he might look like he can fight, but can he fuck? You should find that out.
Yeah, no, I don't swing that way.
don't you?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
We just shove fish up people's asses for pranks after they're fucking passed
Oh.
out.
do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Oh, and so it's well, that's seems kind of rude.
And that's what I said. Brings
Ignore
a
them,
whole new
please.
meaning to the word swamp ass.
I
Better
do.
not,
I
better not
ignore
drink
them.
too much then, Jace.
I'm sorry, what?
Better not drink too much then, Jace.
So
Perhaps I will
you're-
just lock my door.
So wait,
Just,
so you're Jace, and then the big one said your name is Rhaegar.
I'm gonna give him a sideways glance because I'm wondering why he knows my name or wants to know my name.
Uh, I just want to know people.
I'd rather not give my name.
That is fine. I've never met someone of your kind before.
What do you
His
mean
name's
by that?
Smoke.
When you say
Oh,
your
idiot.
kind, what do you mean your kind?
One that looks like a talking, standing on 2 legs feline.
Oh, I see. And do you have a problem with that?
No, why would I?
Uh-huh. I see.
Would you like to pet him? You can go ahead and pet him.
He
No.
loves
That
scratches
seems-
behind the ears.
You know, I'm getting the sense that you're just trying to poke fun.
Not at
They're
you.
going to get their asses beat if they don't shut up.
Really, right there behind the ear. Right there behind the ear. He loves it.
I'm gonna take my my quarterstaff and I'm just a quick pop onto Chase's forehead. Just pink.
Excuse me, everyone. I did not mean to intervene into your camaraderie, but
Oh,
what
you're fine.
what
You will
brings
find
you?
look for the ordnate carts with the tiger inside it.
Rictavio's cart.
Yes,
Yes,
and
that's where he'll be.
if you find a cot with a man with the tail end of a fish protruding from his backside, I hear he has nice bass and mackerel.
Ah,
I'm gonna start just laughing my ass off,
well,
Bloody hell!
cracking
I'm
up.
going to bed.
I mean, it's
Actually,
kind of,
Ella,
it might
come
be
with
dark.
me.
Okay.
What were you saying,
Sure.
Tony?
Me and Arrow are gonna walk out the door.
We're not allowed to. It's curfew, apparently.
Well,
Oh
you
no,
can
we're
you
walking
can
out the
go out.
door.
You can go out the door to go upstairs.
You can't go out the town.
You can't walk the city streets at night, but you can go up the stairs to the bedrooms at the end. You go up the stairs and back into the building. So there's another door at the top of the stairs that goes actually into the building. Like where you are
You
at
said
the
we were
bar-
doing that. He's gonna. I'm stealthing out this bitch. Like I am leaving. No one's gonna tell me that I have a curfew.
Okay. If y'all want to go ahead and make stealth checks for me, and then Vasily just stands there, and then he kind of like looks.
Okay, then I guess we're doing
Um,
this.
kinda
I'm
looks
doing that
confused.
too,
No,
fucker.
I don't care.
And then he kind of speaks up to the rest of you standing there. He says, "Well, okay, well, I think I'll just wait here and have dinner here, with the rest of I will be here waiting for Rick."
Wow. Okay. I don't even know. I don't think I want to
he-
follow
He
that one.
wanders over to one of the empty tables, and after speaking with Erwin for a minute and ordering and he lays down a gold coin onto the counter.
I'm going to go up. Can I go up to him? I'm going to
Yeah.
walk up to him, like stand over him in somewhat of an intimidating fashion. Actually, can I roll an intimidation check before I speak?
For Vasily?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll intimidation. But yeah, he sits down at a table, so you're like standing over him.
Nat 20.
Okay.
That kind of wasted an awesome roll. All I want to do is stand over him in a very intimidating fashion and say, "Do you know of anything around here that needs to be killed?" And I'm going to kind of play with my mace and kind of slap it into my hand as I say this.
I just whispered to
Yes.
Vasily, I would recommend you give him an answer, lest it be you he decides.
Well, if it was me that you decided, it would be a very unfortunate circumstance, wouldn't it? But to be killed, I could name a couple things.
Jace, start writing stuff down.
Okay,
We do have this bad, how do I put it? It's like a problem. On the southern side of the town, there's like a rat infestation. If you could handle that, that's a lot of that'd save us a lot. That's where most of the sewage and refuse gets dumped. Outside of the city gates, that way. Wolves. Wolves are always a good thing to go and kill. That's how a lot of people make a lot of money around here. I don't know. The city guard is kind of a jerk.
You want us to kill the city guard?
I was just thinking that.
The captain. I don't want you to kill him. No. What? No. But I'm saying, like, he's kind of a jerk. The captain or the guard is.
Well, see, the deceptive part of your presentation is that he asked for things to kill, and then in the same response you mentioned the city guard.
No. I was just simply saying. Please forgive me, my
Where's the city guard at?
I suggest you correct him lest he murder the city guard.
Yes, no. I I meant the city guard captain is a jerk, not to kill anybody. I do not wish you to.
You should rephrase that, or he's gonna kill the god captain.
That's what I just said. Do not kill guards or guard captains. Even though
All
I,
right, all
I
right.
think
Calm down, calm down. But where is this captain at? I think I'd like to talk to him.
he actually lives with the Baron.
With Baron?
The the Baron.
The Baron, as in
Yes.
Strahd?
No,
No, who's the Baron?
The-
Wait, Baron.
Baron of Velaki.
Oh, the Baron of Valaki. Okay.
Do you not know who the Baron is?
Well, I do, but I'm just curious whether you do. So if you could please tell us, just to reassure us that you are also aware.
So you have the Valakovich family, the Baron Vargas Valakovich.
Yes, yes.
He is pretty ruthless. Who prides himself on like his good breeding of his hounds, his honed leadership, if you want to call it that. I mean, all these festivals that he fosters. So, and then you have his wife and his son.
What's the Baron's name?
Vargas.
Vargas. Okay.
Vargas.
Yeah, I have that spelled right. How do you spell the last name?
Copy. Control V.
I have VALAKOVICH is what I have.
VALLAKOVICH.
Oh, I almost had it right.
And then you have the Baroness, which is Lydia, and then you have their child Victor.
Richter.
Victor?
Victor. Yes.
Victor too.
He's a strange boy, but very. Well, I wouldn't say respectful, but he's strange.
Should I kill Victor?
No, not absolutely. You should not kill any children. It's bad taste. He's but a boy. Maybe.
So what? I'm only 15. Just kidding.
it's-
How old are you, Riga?
No.
Just no.
Sarcasm.
But how old are you, though?
Hold on. I have to pull out, open up my thing, my file.
Could also put it in your notes tab.
So, if you don't know the Baron, then you don't know of any of the major families here, do you?
I'll come to that later. Well, what major families?
Like, so that there's also the Wachters.
The
What'd you
what?
call me?
The Wachter.
Ah, I see.
Lady Fiona Wachter? You don't. Okay. So, there's another family called the Wachters that live here. There's Lady Fiona. So, she is the head of the family ever since her husband Nikolai passed away about a couple years ago.
How did he die?
He was sick. I think the doctor called it pneumonia. It was some type of liquid in his lungs. It was horrible, horrible way. And then he died, and then so it's just Lady Fiona and her two sons.
And what are they to the town again?
They are, so they are. How do I put this in a nice way? They have a lot of money, and that's really about it. Money.
Ah,
and
I see.
influence. They are those two families are two of the three richest families in all of Velaki.
And what about the last one?
Oh, he gets a really big grin on his face. That would be the Van Holtz.
Ah, so you.
Solely me, of course. It was about 10 years ago when I was in my teen years. My family home caught fire, and I lost both of my parents and my grandfather, so it's just me. I had the house rebuilt, but the scars still stay.
Sorry, did he say what happened to his family?
About 10 years ago, their family home burned. He lost his father, his mother, and his grandfather.
Okay, they all
And
died
so-
in the burn. Is Ivan still here?
Yeah, he's there. He's right beside y'all.
Is Ivan reacting at all to anything that this guy says?
You want to make an
Necessarily?
insight check on Ivan?
Yeah,
Okay. Go for it.
I get an 11.
Ivan's kind of a hard guy to read. He's very stoic
Hmm.
at all times, but he's
I will
You can tell that Ivan is listening carefully.
Did Smoke and Arrow ever come back, or are they getting into trouble?
We will find out right now.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah, as we're walking out the door and the door shuts behind us, I cast invisibility on me and smoke.
Okay, mark off the spell slot twice. Make
Yep.
sure you
Yep.
mark off.
Isn't it concentration?
Yeah,
Is it
he cast invisibility on him once before, so that would be a second. Wait, you
I
don't
think
a
you'd have to
third
cast it
spell
at a higher level slot to put it on both of you guys.
slot.
I
Yeah,
think.
you don't have a third level spell slot yet. That's next level, or I think it's level
Wait, I
5. Yeah, level 5 you get third level spell slots.
Just cast on yourself and let Smoke be sneaky his own way.
Yeah.
well, one additional. I was gonna cast it twice.
You can't. It's concentration. It'll
Yeah.
drop the first one.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Then I just cast on myself because I rolled a 3 and I do not feel like getting caught.
Actually, guys, y'all want to take like a quick 5?
I could use another drink and a snack, maybe.
Sure, dude. I am freaking starving for some reason.
Yeah, let's take 5 real quick, and then we'll come back
Okay.
with Arrow and Smoke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, how's the job search been going since you got down here?
I need a new card, so
Oh, never mind. You guys already stepped away.
I figured I'm doing both.
Hey Tony, are you still there? I guess not. Okay.
Alright, guys. Sorry, I'm back. Oh, I guess I'm the only one back. Oh, I guess I'll just play with myself.
I just grabbed a cup of grapefruit.
Cup of grapefruit? What are you, 80?
Hey, I'm trying to. You know what? I've been working out a lot. I've been trying to eat healthy, eating a ton of fruit and vegetables and lean meats, getting rid of snacks and stuff like that.
Why would you get rid of snacks?
So I don't stay a fat boy.
Oh. I love my trail mix, dude. I'll never give up my trail mix.
Is Smoke back yet?
I don't know. I don't think either of them are back. I love my trail mix and my fig bars.
You mean like Fig Newtons?
No, not fig Newtons because they have way too much sugar. They're basically just candy bars.
Yeah, I can't eat that stuff because of gluten.
Well, y'all want to keep going?
Yeah, I want to go kill something. I want to go to sleep, wake up in the morning, then head to that lake.
Y'all could have just kept going to the lake.
Yeah, it seemed like a bad idea.
I mean, you know, I was actually listening to a podcast where this dude was talking about how for 6 months they played D&D and his party never left Vallaki because they had such a shit run-in on the road, and they just like found normal day-to-day jobs. And I was like, how the fuck did you run a Vallaki game for 6 months? Dude, it
No,
sounded
that
like-
I would be so
Oh
fucking
my
annoyed.
I was like, how the fuck did they do that?
Nope. You see these people leaving Vallaki and they're already like level 7 or something like that because they just like slowly grinded experience day in and day out.
He said when they got to Vallaki, they were level 4 or 5 or something like that, and when they left Vallaki, they could finally continue through Barovia. They were still level 4 or 5.
The point
Like
of all that.
he didn't give them any levels at all. He refused. He was like, "No, if y'all gonna stay in this fucking town, you're not leveling up."
Well, yeah, that seems fair to me. I'm like, I don't want to stay here. I want to find something to kill because that's how you get experience. You don't get experience forging documents or working on a farm or cutting
Actually,
wood.
you can, depending on the way your DM runs it. If they use experience points, a lot of people will make modified rules for experience points so you can get it through more than just combat. Because if not, then you're just encouraging a group of murder hobos that kills everything because they want to level up.
I mean,
Yeah.
isn't that the point?
No.
Well, this is a milestone game, so the only way you're going to level up is if you complete one of the milestones.
I'm a murder hobo.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I got called in my last campaign as well.
That's fine.
Also, they were all like lawful
Answers.
good or neutral good, and I was chaotic neutral. And they were all horrified by some of the things that I did.
So, oh man, I wish I would hurry up and get back. But do y'all want to ask Vasily anything else while y'all were talking to him? Or...
I was actually thinking about killing them. Kind of curious
I mean-
what'll happen if we just like kill all the wealthy people in the village.
Viva la revolución!
I'm the
But yeah.
backs.
You know, I remember in my other campaign, like we had captured a soldier or something like that, like they were an enemy guard, and they questioned him, and then they're like, I don't think he knows anymore. And someone else was like, I think you're right. I don't think he knows him. I don't think we're going to get any more out of him. We'll have to like bring him with us and have him in chains and all like that. And I'm like, no, not a problem. And then I stabbed him in the back of the neck and killed him like instantly. And they were like, oh, how could you? We were going to take him and put him on trial and take him to prison. I'm like, nope, all good. Taken care of. Let's go.
It saves a lot of time.
Right? Like, what, This was effective and efficient. Like, why would we bother to risk him getting loose and attacking us? He's a bad guy.
Yeah, no one will ever know.
Mhm.
So you can still be a good character and kill evil creatures, but that just makes you chaotic good.
Yeah. Or lawful evil.
Uh,
All right,
Maybe.
Killing your enemy.
Nick, are y'all back yet?
I'm back. Brandon's not.
What are y'all even doing? Where are y'all going?
The fuck if I know. I just got dragged on. And I rolled a 3 on my stealth check, so the only way I'm not going to be able to get seen if I cast invisibility.
Doesn't mean you can't be heard.
What's that then?
Someone prowling around here.
Must have been the wind. What's there then?
Someone prowling around here.
The king in country.
For the peace of the kingdom.
Sounds
Must have
like
been the
playing an
wind.
Elder Scrolls game and having 100 on illusion, but a 15 on sneak.
Or having the shadow mail armor. Y'all ever get that by sacrificing someone at
Are you
the
talking about
top of the hill?
Mail? The Ebony Mail?
Yep.
That
Did you
really-
see that Skyrim parody video where he like goes to assassinate this dude and like shoots an arrow through his neck and like blood spurting out of the dude's neck as he walks around like, who goes there? Who goes there?
I saw that one. I saw a different one.
Then he finally says, "Must have been the wind." Before he sneaks up and goes, "Fusro Dawn!" And you just had it's like a 30-second montage of this guy
No,
just
it's-
flying through the air in slow motion.
But-
And then he, at the end of this flight, slams into a tree, hits the ground, his like femur is sticking out of his leg, and he stands up and he's like, "Must have been the wind."
Maybe that was a different one. I like the parody that has the cat companion that he keeps experimenting with different spells on him. And the guy is like, please just let me die. He's like,
Alright,
no, I got
so-
one more spell to try.
Yes.
We're kind of burning time right now.
Yes.
It's already 9:30. So
No.
Jesse had my gun style
Is there
said I gave it to him.
is there anything else y'all want to talk to Vasily about, or while they're still doing their thing?
I mean, you're gonna give me some.
Yeah,
I'm going to ask Vasily what he
Yeah.
does, and I'm just going to say, what do you do around here?
Well, that's a very good question. I actually
Where did your wealth come from?
I'm back, by the way.
if you want to know, I help set up the orphanage. I walk around and I do charity.
money from the
I
orphans.
take
He
donations.
takes money from the orphans.
He takes money from the orphans.
You take money from the orphans?
You steal money from orphanages.
No, I'm the one that set up the orphanage.
You
and I walk around and
monster.
take donations, and the donations go back to the orphanage. Unfortunately, I do not myself make any real money, but my family has money, so I'm probably actually the poorest and the richest in the town at the same time.
Do people actually adopt kids around here?
Unfortunately, we receive more than get sent out. Especially as of late. People just quit wanting their kids, quit paying attention to their kids here recently more and more, so
I
when they
see.
have no food and nowhere to go, they come to us. I work hand in hand with Father Lucian.
Oh, this one doesn't smell evil.
What exactly does evil smell like, Riga?
Kind of musty,
I see.
like dead things.
I sniff Rhaegar. What does he smell like?
He smells pretty musty.
Rhaegar, you smell of evil.
Well, if that were the case, Ivan would have figured that out. Right, Ivan?
Divine sense is not detect evil. You can't detect someone's alignment.
Yeah, but I don't know that when I say that.
Oh, you're actually asking Ivan.
Yeah.
Ivan shrugs and he says, don't
See?
He's like, you seem reasonable to me.
Yeah. See? There you go. Ivan's seal of approval. I'm going to bed.
Alright, so, are the other two following? Ivan's gonna go up there with you. He's grown tired of this. He's ate his fill, drank some whiskey, mead. He's also gonna go to bed. Jason, you gonna stay down there?
I guess I'll go to bed.
Okay, so Smoke and Arrow, what are y'all doing?
I
We're
don't know.
stalking through the night.
I'm invisible.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what goes on at night. We're just kind of like slowly walking through town, see if anything out of the ordinary pops up.
By the way, Smoke, I'm just going to let you know, if your plan was to go kill the guy who owns the toy shop and burn that place to the ground, you should have brought me with you.
No,
Just
not
saying.
yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. Keep me in mind. Keep me in mind.
So y'all don't get far. Probably about 50, 60 yards from the inn, you see a group of guards, kind of like, there's like 3 of them. One of them's got a pitchfork. 2 of them have like a sword, maybe a mace. They kind of point at y'all and say, excuse me, where do you think you're going after curfew?
They don't see me.
Yeah, you're invisible, but they're pointing at Smoke.
Well, I am just trying to make sure nothing astray. I saw something very odd earlier tonight. I just wanted to make sure everything was good here. I'm here to help you.
That is our job. Please help us by helping yourself in going back inside your house or home or place of established dwelling.
Well, I want to know why I can't just walk around.
The Baron says so. It is enforced by Guard Captain Isaac. And
Well,
we do
you can
not
tell the
follow
guard
rules.
captain that he is not good enough at his job and he's a dick.
They kind of like take a step back from your words, and one of them gasps, and they turn towards each other, and one of them runs away.
How do you spell Isaac? Is it Isaac or Isaac?
Isaac. Isaac.
What the hell did you say?
Ran away.
What the hell did you say?
Told me that the guard captain was a dick. So if you don't mind, I'm going to continue going. And I'm just going to keep walking.
No, you cannot. And then they draw their weapons. You are not allowed to continue walking around the street. We will have to detain you.
What weapons? You dropped them on the ground.
No, they didn't drop them. They took a step back.
No. Well, I'm going to keep going. Thank you.
Oh, by the way, Isaac is I-Z-E-K.
I-Z-E-K.
So one of them's gonna try and grapple you. If yeah. So I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Hey, how from walking around and seeing this town or this
Shit.
city or whatever? How
Oh,
many?
what did you
How
roll?
many,
Oh,
Now
shit.
how many
Shit.
guards are in this town? How many
you
guards
don't-
are in this
you
town?
don't know, but you've seen dozens.
Dozens. Okay.
So more than dozens.
When you just spend time.
Oh, shoot! I did not mean to do that.
Interesting. Dozens. Okay.
Oh, that's great. Awesome.
Mm. Well then.
I could kill maybe a dozen. How many do you think you guys could kill?
Yeah. So this one guard, as you go to walk past, it's like you'll trip over each other, and somehow he
What?
still lands
Oh.
on top of you. and he pulls out a pair of manacles and hooks your hands together.
Well, no. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm the idiot.
Now,
Can I
I
cast
told you-
spells? Can
I
I cast
told you-
spells while being invisible?
Yeah, you can,
Because-
but it's gonna drop your invisibility.
Will it? Okay.
Maybe
So
you should
the other guard comes by, and they assist you up off of the ground together. Now, where are you staying? We do not have to get the guard captain into this. We could just take you home, please.
The guard captain is a dick. I do not need to go home. I am going to continue on my way.
We have to take you home. We cannot get the guard captain. Please.
Then don't get the guard captain. Let me on my way.
he has coils and a big old hammer to smash him with. Am I gonna be a
They kind of like look at each other and they're like, "What do we do? Do we take the stockyard? Do we stocks?" And then they kind of like nod at each other and they come into an agreement. And they start walking you towards the stockade, the Aristoc stockyard direction.
But yes, continue to let me go on my way.
They're
And the
not
guard
letting you
captain
go.
is.
They're taking you. They're
Yeah.
escorting you somewhere.
I'm gonna fight him. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. So you're manacled. So give me a athletics check with disadvantage.
I don't think it's with unless you're just imposing it. The item just it says what the role is.
Well, he's being held by 2 guards.
Ah, true. Okay.
fair?
Oh my god.
Disadvantage, still got a 20.
That's how I roll.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
And I'm just watching this
So-
unfold, invisible.
hey Gavin.
Yes.
What's up?
What's the modifier for trying to break a grapple again?
What do you mean? It's a contest of acrobatics versus or strength or athletics versus either acrobatics or athletics, whatever they decide to use.
So, Smoke, what's your athletics? Not your
It's acrobatics. I get
Nope.
to choose.
That's only the defender chooses. You're trying to break the grapple. You don't get to choose. You have to make an
Well,
athletics
no,
check.
he would get to choose if he's trying to break a grapple. The ones holding the grapple has to be athletics. If you're trying to break the grapple, it can be either.
Loose of their grip. Where are you going?
I'm
What, you
running
see-
north.
Okay, your hands are still manacled together. You
That's
can
fine.
outrun them very, very easily. You can outrun them. Are you going to try and do that, or are you going to fight them?
Yeah, I'm gonna outrun them. I'm gonna run away and dive through alleys and disappear.
Okay, give me a just give me a stealth check.
Give me a stealth check.
Yeah, just give me a stealth check.
26.
You are getting super lucky, bro.
Yeah, so Arrow, as you're just standing there watching all this happen, you see Smoke just fucking disappear. And these 2 guards
Cool.
sit there, they chase after him for a minute, and then they stop, and then they kind of like look at each other, and then they're like, and like eavesdrop.
Sure.
Can you give me a perception check?
Sure.
How close are you getting?
Less than, more than 10 feet away.
Okay, yeah, just give me a perception check.
That's a 19.
Yeah, so you hear this conversation. They're not really quiet. It's like it goes along like, should we even bother? We could put out the man-wide search. I mean, we've only ever seen one cat person in our lives. I'm sure someone will see him tomorrow. Do we really have to chase though? I'm tired. Night is coming. We have a full shift ahead of us. We'll just put out the bulletins tomorrow for him, and we'll just tell the captain in the morning. And then they both walk away. So, yeah, smoke is gone, and you're invisible in the middle of an alleyway or the streets. So, Smoke, what are you doing?
Hey, Brandon, he's asking what you're doing.
Arrow, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look for anything like suspicious going on with the guards, any activity that they would be doing that kind of like maybe moving, you know, moving things, transporting anything, kind
How
of.
long does this invisibility last?
An hour.
Dang.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Well,
And I
that's
can
pretty
guess
awesome.
again.
So, yeah,
I'm gonna
actually,
continue sneaking through and seeing if I again seeing if I see anything out of the ordinary, looking for anything suspicious.
all right, go ahead and give me a perception check, Smoke. Now, Arrow,
Wait, what?
Smoke, give me a perception check. Arrow, what you do notice you notice there is someone that it looks like he has been following and like skulking corners. Not following you, but he was following Smoke. And when Smoke took off, he kind of like scratched his head and then started walking back towards the inn. But he was following you all a little bit.
Okay. Do I recognize this person? Is it someone that I know? Like,
No.
okay. So I don't recognize this
He kind of looks like a bum.
above.
Yeah.
And he's
got
going
like
back towards the
matted
end.
brown hair, kind of like blackened, sunken eyes. He kind of looks
I
like
have
a
to do
bum.
the charger, so give me a second.
Like torn and ripped
Interesting.
and patchwork clothes.
Huh.
You should go up and ask him what his name is.
As a ghost.
As a ghost.
Well,
I should just be
for
like,
someone that has a
why
high
are you
intelligence,
following
barbarian's dumb.
that cat person?
What are you doing?
So is he just seemed like he just gonna walk back to the inn like nothing happened,
Yeah,
or like
but he doesn't go into the inn. He kind of like just sneaks up to the windows and like peers into the windows and just kind of observes for a minute. And then he ducks behind some bushes. And then your friends all get out and walk up the stairs. And then he like starts following them. And then they go upstairs, and then once they go upstairs, he like stands there, scratches his ass, and then turns and starts walking back down the street.
One of those spies we heard of.
yeah. So I'm gonna go like around him and just kind of like start speaking to him invisible, just be like, "What are you doing, following these people?" And then like once he like looks to turn the other way, I kind of go to his other side. Those people are dangerous people. And then he's just like, he's kind of freaking out. I'm just going to each different other place, like where he's not like looking or
He
moving.
takes off running.
Just, I follow him.
I'm pretty sure we could kill that guy and not get in trouble. Just saying.
Yeah, he just keeps running down the street. He says, "Leave me be, ghosts. Leave me be."
Yeah, I'm about to roll that check. I'm getting back into Fantasy Grounds now.
Leave him be. Does he ever stop running and go somewhere? Does he get caught by the guards? What's going on?
He actually runs up to this large mansion, and this house, it looks like it's disgusted with itself. Slouching roof hangs over a furrowed gables. Moss-covered walls sag and bulge under its own weight of vegetation.
Okay, I don't see shit.
Oh,
The gate groans and screams as it's torn open, and he runs up to the front door and starts banging on the front door. You get closer to the house.
yeah, I'm gonna try to follow him inside.
And Arrow was never heard from again.
Dun, dun,
So-
dun.
So
Because the guy has like 30 health.
yeah, so the door opens and you see this guy dressed in all black. And it's an older guy, looks like a butler. Opens the door and he sighs and he says, "Ernest, what are you doing at this time of night?"
What does he call him?
Ernest. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I got in a coughing fit. The butler says, "Ernest, what are you doing at this time of night?" And the bum-looking gentleman looks up and he just says, "Stupid butler, get out of my way. I must see Lady Fiona at once." And he shoves the butler aside and rushes into the house, and the butler just closes the door behind him, sighing. Now, you can jump through the doorway and knock over the butler if you want, but your spell
If I-
is coming close to an end.
So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna try to move past the butler. Is there any way I
So
don't
you
knock him
can't-
down, or is
No.
do I?
Should do.
No, he is
Okay.
in the doorway.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Huh.
You should report back to everyone and group up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave for the night, and I'll go back to the inn.
Okay. And Smoke, what are you doing?
I'm still stalking about.
Oh, he is so gonna get busted by the guards again.
So, Smoke.
I would like to think that I'm just talking to Rhaegar. Like, what do you think those dumbasses
You said
are
you
up
went to
right
bed.
now? I did, but that doesn't mean I'm asleep.
So, Smoke,
Fair
Okay.
enough.
are you stalking like city, like rooftops and alleyways and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, like
Going
I'm going
straight
all
Ezio?
over this place. I want to. Yeah, I'm going straight Ezio. I want to know every nook and cranny of this place.
All right. Well, you're not going to be able to do that in one night, but
Right, but you know, I want a good. I
will
want to know
say-
my surroundings.
I say
I
to
will say-
Rhaegar, I've been thinking of putting in some job applications.
Gavin, shut up.
In chat, Jace.
Yeah.
Continue, Gavin, or Tony.
So, you stumble upon this house that on the outside it looks like it has coffins pushed up against the walls of the exterior. You peer through the window and the main foyer is just full of coffins. And outside the front door there's a sign that says the Coffin Maker and slash groundskeeper. So you hear a rustling noise and a snarling noise and a bunch of, it sounds like 2 or 3 different people are talking upstairs. You end up scaling part of the roof, and then you go up to the top. Are you going to try and peer in through any windows or anything?
Yeah.
Alright, I need you to make me another stealth check.
Thirteen.
13. So, looking through the window, you see these two. They almost look like they're bent over and hunchback as they're gnawing down on something, and they're to each other. And as soon as you see them, both of them straighten up and like swivel on their heels towards you, and you hear one of them go, "Did you hear that, sister? There's something out there." And you hear the footsteps coming to you ever so slightly.
I crouch down but don't move.
Well, you're on a wall.
Oh, I'm on a wall?
Yep.
Yep, I don't move.
So you just, the window starts to slide open as you see two hands are placed on the windowsill with these long clawed fingers grabbing the side of this windowsill. And what comes out is this head that looks, where the eyes and the cheeks are sunken. It looks as though the skin has no muscle underneath and it is just taut up against the bone. The hair is stringy and white as it looks around outside the window. And then finally the eyes meet yours. They are a golden yellow eyes that are bloodshot. And it smiles.
Am I at the windmill?
No, you're inside the town. It smiles this very large, fanged and toothy grin. And it whispers, "Fresh meat."
Catch me if you can. And I'm gonna start jumping rooftop to rooftop, leading them to the tavern.
Oh, Christ.
I would imagine I'm saying, you know, I'm just so glad that I haven't fight anything. Everything's been safe. It's been peaceful. It's been such a nice change.
As smoke crashes through the window.
Oh man. See, and this is why I would needed that city map. Gosh darn that city map. I really could have used it.
I got you, man. I got you.
Sir. Oh, okay. Do I see this going on? Do I see like this going through the freaking thing
By the way, was
as
this
I'm
at the
walking back?
Undertaker's? Was this the Undertaker's house or something like that? What was this place?
Makers.
What was that?
Coffin maker.
The Coffin Maker.
Tony, check your messages. You can upload that real quick.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna use the Blue Water Inn because that's where y'all are.
So Tony, do I say I see like these beasts following Plum like through the rooftops as I'm walking back to the inn?
Swear to God, if he got us in a fight with hags, I'm running for it.
I am not being stealthy at this point. I am literally just booking it to the fucking inn. Y'all are gonna help me whether you like it or not.
That is how Smoke got the entire party killed.
So does he literally crash through my window specifically?
Yes, I'm gonna go for your window specifically.
You wouldn't know that was his window.
Yes, I would. I know he sleeps.
It's not the first night we've stayed here.
Yeah, okay.
All right, as you crash through the window, what? Woo!
Oh, hold on. Tony has to see. Tony's doing stuff first.
Yeah.
There might be some rolls before I get there.
There is actually.
Does he live long enough to get to us for help? Is the question.
Well, so the problem is his movement speed is 40. And their movement speed is also 40. So, or their movement speed is 30. So he is ever so slightly just outside of their range. So he's able to get there.
And that is why you get mobile.
I don't even have mobile yet.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's where the problem lies.
You're
So,
level 5,
you mean-
I can 10 movement.
this is what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to roll NPC initiative. And then, what's your name? What's your fucking
Plume?
name? Yeah, Plume. Go ahead. I'm going to place you on the map. And then this is where you will be. And you're right here. Well, let's make you smaller. Let's make you small.
Well, I am so going towards the freaking runes.
Let me. How do I
About
do grid?
time.
Layers, line of sight, grid.
Have any of you guys watched on Netflix the show The Legend of Vox Machina?
Yeah.
And you mean on Amazon? Yes, I have.
Yeah, sorry, on Amazon. Yeah. I'm kind of roughly now basing my Rhaegar's personality on Grog. I wasn't originally, but I saw that after I made him and like, oh my god, I have a Goliath Barbarian and he needs to be Grog because that guy's fucking hilarious.
Will
So
you
at
get
this
me a
point,
sandwich?
I'm going to be like, huh?
Will you get me a sandwich?
Yes. At this point, I'm going to be so excited and be like, let's fucking kill everything. Oh my god, why can't I see the map? There it is.
We have to run. Fuck that. We fight.
Damn right.
Alright, well this is
Go for it,
baby
Charlie, dig it.
nursery-esque, so let me change the music.
Yeah, I am feeling like I want to have a bottle and go to sleep and take a nap.
Yeah, we need.
I feel like I want to suck on some titties and take a nap, but then again, that's how I always feel.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I know this audio.
I wish you could literally have the old school turn-based RPG music, like Final Fantasy kind of music, where it's just dun 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 dun.
I mean, if we're talking battle music here, you can't get more iconic than this. Hold on.
Let me crank it up. I can't hardly hear it right now.
Well, I'm about to do a thing. You can't get more iconic than this.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, this isn't what I was meaning to do.
Hold on, guys. Please turn that off.
Yeah, I went to the.
Or down. A little too far.
So, Arrow, I'm gonna put you back here. You're still walking back at this point. The three of you are
Yeah,
all
but
upstairs.
do I see them?
No,
Okay.
not
Yeah,
yet.
that's fine.
Not yet.
Okay.
All right. So, Smoke, I will let you have this round. They are hot on your heels. Probably about 30 or you can expect they're probably about 1 or 2 turns away. So, you can go ahead and take 2 turns.
Sweet. And that's where all 3 of them are?
They're upstairs.
Where am I at?
So 5. 25. I mean, I have the climbing speed the same as my movement speed. I'm just climbing. I'm just gonna climb up the wall.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
crash into their room.
Wait, they're on the ground floor? I thought they were on the upper floor.
They are, but that's a different map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna climb up the wall and crash into the room for my first turn.
All right.
Or that's just my movement speed. I'm just gonna crash in the room and
I don't know. Can y'all see the upper map too?
Yeah, we can see the
we
upper
can see
map.
the upper floor, all of it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just crashing into the room.
Yeah, Arrow, you're what down at the bottom left. You're still walking back to the end.
So do we all get two
Okay.
turns as well?
No.
Hey guys, how you doing? By the way, we're gonna get eaten. And I'm just gonna turn around and wait for them to come back. Wait for them to come through the door.
With him saying that, can I hold a spell?
What's the stipulation?
The moment I see an enemy, I would like to cast Fairy Fire on it.
All right.
But out of range to where the Fairy Fire would not affect my teammates. So I'm going to try to angle it somewhere. I'm going to place my bubble somewhere that only hits them.
Okay.
But yep, I am preparing for a fight.
Is it time for Rhaegar to fuck shit up?
Yeah,
And
Rhaegar,
my
fuck shit
mage
up.
armor is active, by the way. I've kept my first level slot marked, so it's active.
So, Arrow, you being downstairs, you see these two things jump off of a nearby rooftop. They are fucking ugly.
Gotcha.
And they fall down to the ground, and as smoke jumps through the window, they stop, look at each other, look around. You're still invisible, so they look like right towards your direction. Look around, and then they take off to the north.
And I just saw them chase Plume.
Yeah. And then, but once he entered the building, they took off to the north.
So I can't see him anymore.
Go out there and engage them.
Yeah, I got two. You said I had 2 turns. That's just 1.
Yeah.
So do I see them run off?
Well, you sure do.
No, as
Oh,
soon as
I'm
we
chasing
start
them.
to fight, I want to
I'm
run
chasing
outside
the hell out of
and
them.
kill 'em.
All right, everybody.
Yeah,
roll,
I'm chasing them, and I will catch up.
everybody roll initiative.
You just
Yeah.
said my 2 favorite words.
Everybody.
I got a 5. I am not a.
Ooh!
I got an 8.
Ooh!
I got a 25 for my initiative roll. Nat 20.
Where's Ivan at? Oh, he's there with us. Okay.
Let's kill some vampires. The vampire spawn.
Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, so, Smoke. What's your second turn?
I'm gonna run up to him and I'm gonna freaking hit him with my whip.
Where are they?
I am initiating them into
Jump out
combat.
the window.
Yep.
All right, make an acrobatics check for me. See if you
Yep.
hurt yourself jumping out of this 2-story window.
That is a 26.
Yeah. So I will give you half damage. So take 3 points of damage.
Okay. Tuck and roll, baby. Tuck and roll.
And I will move you here.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going until I'm in. Am I in range?
No, you're down at the bottom. You want to move yourself?
Yep. I'm going straight for him.
Okay. Go ahead and Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage onto it. Your attack and damage and stuff. Nice.
Damn.
Nice. Starting off strong. You don't have 2 attacks yet. You're only level 3.
So okay, fine. Spend a key point.
Oh, for Fury of Blows.
Yep.
Oh no, you can use your bonus action to do 1 attack. So do you
Yeah,
want
and
to do
then
the 1 attack? Or the
Yeah, I'm gonna do the 1 attack, and then I'm doing. I'm spending a key point and doing Fury of the Blows.
Okay, so Fury of Blows lets you use your bonus action to make 2 attacks rather than a main attack with an attack action and then a bonus attack. But if you spend 2 key points, you get
Right.
2 bonus attacks. That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Because you get 2 attacks. But if you use Fury
Right.
of
Yeah.
Blows,
No,
you
I'm
get
spending.
3
I'm spending my
attacks.
2 key points.
Okay. Alright, so the 21 hits. So the Fury of Blows is not weapon attacks.
Oh. Sorry. Hold on.
Fine, I'll just punch it.
Second
don't-
one.
Well, hold on. No, that was 3 right there. You missed 1.
Yep. So
So don't just drop damage dice because that just gave it a full 6 damage. Okay, so what'd you do?
So just give it 7 back. Give it 7 back. Because of the slashing.
Yeah, so that takes it to that. Okay.
It's yeah.
Don't just drop dice on it for damage, because then it's gonna add the entire dice amount to the creature.
Do you want us to roll our damage in the chat box?
No, you don't have to do that. I'm just saying, like, don't grab the. How did it do 6 points of damage with an unarmored attack? You don't have magical fists yet.
D4 plus 5.
Yeah, but they're resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, so that.
That's 'cause it's
Let me skip
untyped.
this. Let me
That's
skip
why.
this crap.
But okay.
Anyways,
Anyways, whatever.
Do.
I set the health right. The health is right. Okay. All right. Is that in your turn?
Yep. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. So Vampire Spawn 1 is going to go first, and Vampire Spawn 1 is actually going to take off this way. So.
Isn't that number 2? Because that's the one he didn't hit.
Yeah, no, this is Vampire 1. He.
I hit Vampire Spawn 1.
Hold on. Let me actually. No, you. Vampire Spawn 2 is the one that's right beside you. I'll just swap hit points.
Okay.
You're standing right beside Vampire Spawn 2, so I assume you were attacking that one. But no, one is taking off to the north. And
Well,
it's
they were
not-
right next. They were right next to each other, right?
Yeah, they were next to each other, but you weren't.
Yeah.
near
Attack of
them.
opportunity.
You weren't near this one.
It was
Look-
diagonal. They were diagonal
Yeah,
from each
but
other.
that's where he was.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
So
I'm not arguing. I was just.
I wasn't 5 feet away.
So this one runs. You see it run inside the barn, and it disappears.
Oh.
And then Vampire Spawn 1 is like a male, the male that you saw poke his head out the window, and he just gives you this big toothy grin. And
You mean 2?
yeah, Vampire Spawn 2. So you see he looks down at the couple slashes you did across his chest, and it looks like the wounds just heal right up. And he starts to laugh and chuckle as he rears back one of his clawed hands, and he's going to swing at you. Where is... Ugh, gross.
Swing and a miss.
That's 2 misses. Wow. Alright.
But that's what happens when you have an AC of freaking 19, Gavin.
Alright, so we're back up at the top of the round. Oh, let's go back. So it's back to your turn, Smoke.
Right. Number 2 is gonna get some hits because fuck yeah. Alright. Spawn 2. Yes, I can do slashing. My claws.
He is resistant to slashing, right?
These are the non-magical weapons.
That's right.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Jace, you're up.
All right. If I let's see. Do I have acrobatics? No, I do not. Can I see them? This enemy from the window.
You'll have to get closer to the window, and then yes, you can see them.
All right. Enough to make an attack.
Yeah.
All right. So
They're about
I'm
40 feet away.
if I use my point of inspiration, do I have to declare it beforehand, or can I miss and then decide I'm going to use it?
You can miss and then decide to use it.
Okay.
I would say it acts like a luck point.
So here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go at this this Vampire Spawn 2 with a 2nd level Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Reroll. I'm gonna use that. Oh my fucking god.
Make sure you mark
Yeah.
off your inspiration off your character sheet.
I will. Yeah, that's my fucking turn.
I don't know why, but your claws are counting as magical weapons.
Eventually, monks do get something that counts their unarmed attacks as magical. I'm not
Yeah.
sure when, but
Yeah, his claws are counting as magical weapons. They're doing full damage to the vampire spawn. When you roll your claw attack, roll it in the chat for me.
Okay.
When you roll damage for your claws, because I don't know why it's counting it as magical damage and it's just going through his resistances.
Yeah, it's not till level 6 that they get the empowered strikes.
Yeah. But okay, is that your turn, Jace?
let me see. Fairy Fire is a leveled spell, so yeah, I can't do that. You know what? No, it's not. I'm gonna quicken a spell, and I'm just gonna cast a Mind Sliver on this creature.
So technically, you can't cast 2 spells in the same turn.
Mind Sliver is a
But-
cantrip.
But if I wasn't mistaken, you did prepare a spell.
I did. I prepared a Fairy Fire for whenever I saw an
Right.
enemy.
So using a reaction is not a part of the casting. It's just a part of the consumption of the spell slot.
Oh no, yeah, you can do it in that instance.
You
So-
can either decide to release your fairy fire or waste your spell slot. Either way, you have to expend that spell slot.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the fairy fire as my reaction.
So you've already seen it. So you either use it now or not.
Yeah, I'll use it. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, put down a
Um,
marker for it.
So, well, this is a free casting, however, because it's a racial spell. Has to make a dexterity saving throw.
It's good at that. They're real good at that, I think. I don't know.
That would be a DC 15.
So that's it succeeds.
Ah, of course it does. Okay, that's my turn.
Does it take
Fairy fire doesn't do damage. You use it as a Neston all the time. People just would have had advantage on attacks against him if I'd hit him with it.
right on?
So, all right, that's my turn. I will go ahead and just duck down to get full cover behind the wall of this window.
Okay. Next turn is Vampire Spawn 1. She's out of the picture. Vampire Spawn 2. Oh shoot! As soon as I skipped to his turn, his hit points went back. That's pretty nifty. So the regeneration is automatically in effect.
It wouldn't have happened if I'd hit him with my fucking guiding bolt.
But yeah, Smoke, the wounds you just inflicted once again seal shut. And it starts to chuckle maniacally, and it's going in for another round of attacks towards you. Jesus Christ.
Is it? Is it though?
It's gonna try. I think that hits.
Fucking dodge tank.
Yeah, it matches my DC.
Yeah, and oh, actually, it's just gonna grapple you. Yeah, we'll just remove that damage because it can decide to grapple you without doing damage if it foregoes damage. Yeah, so it just grabs onto you, so you are grappled by it.
Vampire backpack.
Arrow, you're up.
All right, so I'm still invisible. So I'm gonna say I get.
You will be invisible for 2 turns.
Okay. So is the Vampire Spawn 1 just gone, or is
Yep.
it?
You don't know, but it left your vision.
I'm in a half phase. Okay, there we go. Okay. 5, 10. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move up 1, 2, 3, 4, and since I'm invisible, I'm assuming I get advantage on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna do acid arrow.
Go for it.
AV. Pretty sure 24
Nice.
hits.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
And then I think Array of Sickness. On a hit and immediately acid damage immediately and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn. Is it? How long does that last? Just one more time at the end of his next turn?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
that's what the spell says.
Yeah, okay. Cool. That's follow me, and I think that'll be the end of my turn.
Dope. Regar, finally.
About fucking time. All right, can I do an acrobatics check and leap out the window as well? Is that
Are
cool?
you gonna rage? Because if you rage, you can just jump out the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Do I need to roll the acrobatics check or just jump out the window?
Whatever you want to do, man.
I'm gonna rage and jump out the window. So, can I place myself there on the other part of the map?
Hey, Gavin.
What's up?
I roll a 1 on a d6 for damage.
Okay.
Is the base level, like, 1 is the lowest point of damage he can receive, right? For fall damage?
Yes.
Well, would resistance negate that? Because resistance would half it to 0.5.
So technically, no creature has resistance to bludgeoning damage from a fall. Even if they have resistance or even immunity to bludgeoning damage, that doesn't apply to the damage received from a fall. By rules as written.
I'm okay
Right.
with 1 damage. It's
Are
fine.
you sure?
I'm positive. That's how the whole Iron Golem trick for fighting the Tarask doesn't work, because the Tarask can just throw him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you suffer 1 point of damage from fall.
The humanity. Okay. So, can I place myself on this part of the map down here, like
Yes.
where I land? Okay. So I guess I land around there, and then I'm going to move into position. Can I move into a flanking position right here on the other side of her? Other side of him?
So this would be 30 for you.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm going
If I'm not mistaken.
I'm going to attack recklessly.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on. Your position would have been right here. That's where you would have landed.
Mm-hmm.
Because the dotted line is the exterior.
Gotcha. So how close can I get? Can I get next to him?
Yeah, you can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get, I think right there is the furthest you can get.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. I think that's the furthest you can get. Oh,
Alright.
actually, no, if you're right here and you got 5 more, you can get,
Right
you
there?
can go diagonal.
Okay, so I can't get in the flanking position. Do
Yeah.
I automatically attack with advantage if they're flanked?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't have to do reckless attack. Nice.
No.
I'm going to be attacking with the Maul of Terror, which is magic, which means they don't have resistance. Can I just throw that attack right on them?
Yeah.
Okay. Me too.
I got it up their AC. Yeah,
I mean, I have a +7 on the attack roll, so it's going to be hard for people to dodge that. Now that's 2d6 plus 5, which is 10, but also there's a +2 because I'm raging.
Right?
And I can roll. No, I can't attack twice. But I can actually re-roll that because of my Savage Attacker. I'll put that outside, and then if it's better, I'll use that, and if not, I won't. Let's see. Let's say I just throw that in the box. 2 and 1. No, I'll take the 3 and 2. Yeah, I'll take the 10 plus 2. So the 12 damage.
All right. I don't know if that's right. Hold on, let me check your character sheet real quick. Doing the Maul of Terror?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2d6
Yep.
plus 5.
Yeah, okay. I'm looking at all your other stuff is +4, so your strength must be 18. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Because that is including the +1. I just want to make sure we have that in there, right?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, that's 8 points of magic damage.
No, 10, because I'm taking the first one.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
So actually, no, 12 because of rage. Gets a +2.
Oh, right. let me just add in 2 more wounds to him.
Rhaegar is so happy to hit something finally.
I would be happy too, but I rolled a 6 and a 7.
Well, I knew we didn't have we haven't had combat in a while. I had to do something, guys. Come on.
Combat situation.
Yeah, I had to fix our combat situation.
Man, I appreciate it. The murder hobo in the party appreciates it.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
I don't think we'll be able to finish this fight by any intents and purposes.
I just want to go again and hit something. That's all I want to get to. I just want to not miss.
I don't think you've ever actually hit
Around
something
and
in
see
this
if we get to
game.
kill one
Yes,
thing.
I have.
All right, is
Well-
your turn done?
Me? Yeah, my turn's done.
All right, now it's time for our big boy. Did anyone
remember-
actually wake Ivan up?
And remember that they're at disadvantage. I'm pretty sure when the person came screaming in the window and then I yelled, I finally get to fucking kill something, that woke him up.
Okay. Jace, Ivan starts to he doesn't grab his armor because he doesn't sleep with armor on, but he actually grabs his weapon and shield and he goes out this door.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not jumping down till I have a reason to.
So you can presume that Ivan
Yeah,
is
no.
going to check in on Ismark and
Yeah.
Irina.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put him like that. Actually, I need to add Ismark to the combat tracker. What am I doing?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Is Ismark a bad guy who's going to attack us now?
Absolutely not. And then I have to add Irina.
Please do.
You have so many friends.
I know by the end of this campaign, Rhaegar is going to bang Irina.
Oh, she's getting some Goliath dick. Even if she's one of the hollowed ones, and she's kind of dull. Like, not all of
She's
her is
not.
there, but not
She
all of
has
her is there.
spoken to y'all.
But not all of her has to be. So
Oh, you'll make sure that she's not hollow. Or, I mean, maybe if she is hollow, you'll make sure that she gets filled in, if you know what I'm saying.
she is going to be so filled.
I hate all of you. Top of the round, smoke.
Light them up.
Got 140. The buck 40.
You're going to turn Irina into a cannoli.
Yep. Okay. I'm here.
Help me rebuild my tribe.
All right. Let's not talk about. Okay, it's over. It's my turn now. Shut the fuck up, you ugly bastard.
What did Ivan even do?
That's a miss. I am going to spend a key point.
Wait, you get an attack with advantage because I'm behind them. Right?
Yeah, you do.
Under those
Oh, yeah,
two
I do.
roll the first attack.
Okay, well that's for the first one. So does a 13 plus 7 hit?
Hold on.
Yes,
Hold
it
on.
does. Should.
Hold on. You already rolled twice. That's your first attack. 2 and 1. That's your first attack. So, are you gonna spend a key point, or are you just gonna use your bonus action?
No, I'm spending a key point.
Okay, so that's your first one. 13 plus 7 is 20. That hits. Make sure you can roll the hit on the creature.
I was rolling the damage.
Well, I mean the actual attack.
Damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you can roll
fine.
the damage on the creature. It just heals after its turn.
Oh my god. Your turn is worse than mine.
One more
I
time.
get advantage.
That hits. All right.
All I can do.
So it goes back to Jace.
Please, I just want to hit this fucker. I just want to hit this fucker. I just want to hit this fucker. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna take a first level spell slot this time. Just a guiding bolt. Come on, dice gods. No, I don't, because I'm not in melee.
Oh, dang.
Okay, come on, come on. Just double digits. Come on, double digits.
Come on, you got it, buddy. You got it.
Hey, I hit him.
Yeah.
All right, so he takes 4d6 radiant damage.
Holy shit.
Disabled. Oh, regen disabled. Ooh.
And you would have it anyway, but the reason I did that is to do radiant damage against the fucker to keep it from healing. So, you know what? Fuck this guy. I'm going to do a quicken spell. So I'm going to eat up a sorcery point, and I'm going to hit this fucker with a Mind Sliver. So he needs a... Can I roll the intelligence save on him? Or do you want to do it?
I'll do it.
All right, DC 15 intelligence save. What do you roll?
I rolled an exact 15 with no modifiers.
Ah. Okay. Oh, well, I hit him with fucking radiant damage. I'm happy.
Yeah, it was just a straight 15.
I ducked down back behind the window to take full cover.
I told you were going to hit somebody.
And that's the end of my turn. Good luck healing, motherfucker.
So you see this golden orb fly from Jason, hit this guy square in the chest as he's holding on to smoke. And when this ball hits him, his flesh burns and tears apart, and he lets out this howling scream. And he doesn't let go of smoke, but he actually squeezes down harder, and he's going to bite. Try and go for a bite attack on smoke.
Only way he's healing this turn.
Oh,
And he misses.
God damn that armor rating.
You see, that's a 19, man.
That's alright, they get 2 attacks. That's 2. So now it's going to 5, 10, 15. It's going to drag smoke this way.
Rhaegar
tell
gets
me-
an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
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 Can I
Do
shout?
get one
Can I
soon as he's
shout
dragging
something?
me?
No.
No.
No. Go ahead, Rhaegar.
I'm gonna do reckless attack, so I
Okay.
can attack with advantage. See that, and then
You
that.
could still probably get into flanking.
Well,
Oh,
it's
right,
attack
right.
opportunity.
Right, yeah,
I'm
I
not even
gotcha.
gonna move. Yeah, it's attack
Okay.
opportunity as he tries to step away. All right, and then I'm gonna throw it into the chat box so I can, because I'm gonna roll it twice and then pick the best one for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, is that Savage Attacker?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Wait, was that with advantage? No, that wasn't with advantage, right?
It's impossible to roll advantage on damage. You just have to roll it twice.
Okay. Okay, so 3 and 1 or 3 and 1. Yeah, so I'll take the 9 plus 2 is 11 damage on him.
Okay. It
Uh,
looks wounded.
Are you sure you want to take the 3 and 1? Because you could also take the 3 and 1.
Yeah, no, I'll go with the 3 and 1.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And I think that's all I can do.
Starting to bug me.
Oh.
I just
Doesn't
wanted to
it,
hit
like-
a vampire with radiant damage. Now that I did that, I feel like I've helped.
Do you have Sentinel feet or the Claw Master or whatever? There's a zero.
I have,
Okay, you don't.
I have savage
I
attack.
no. Yeah, I got you. I was just wondering if you had one of those because then his movement would be dropped down to 0, and he couldn't actually end up dragging him away.
So we're gonna skip down to.
Is that the end of his turn? All right, he takes 2d4 acid damage.
2d4
Ooh.
acid damage.
Please kill him.
Roll
Kill
a
him. Kill him. Kill him.
D4.
Kill him. Kill him.
Is that Ismark attacking?
Huh? No. 4 damage. Okay. He doesn't look. He looks wounded, but he doesn't look like he's on death's door at all.
Ismark has 58 health.
Ismark is a beefy boy.
No
Yeah,
kidding.
he is.
The BB boy.
He's a beefcake, man. He doesn't look like no scrimp. And he has multi-attack, son.
Yeah, I don't
So-
get that yet.
Gee, dude, you got triple attack. What more do you need?
Quadruple.
I want to hit twice and then hit twice again.
So Ismark is going to come running down the stairs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's just going to charge straight at this thing. Kind of divert off to the side a little bit. That's his full movement plus action dash. Arrow, you're up.
Oh, all right.
Good work, bro.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see.
Hopefully you didn't use all your spell slots.
I have not. I've used all my level 2 set slots, but not all my level 1. 1, 2, 3.
We're gonna finish
Move
out
right
this round,
here.
and I think then we'll call it for the night.
Gotcha. Let
Or
me
y'all wanna finish
do.
one more round after this.
Let me finish one more after this.
What do you say?
I'm gonna
Harold?
cast.
Yeah, I'm good with being done.
Hey, Brandon, you cool with hanging around for a second after we're done?
Or
Just to shoot the shit about something.
yeah, it's fine. I'll have a few minutes, but not long.
Damn it.
That's fine.
Oh,
My lovely fiance wants to shower.
Yeah, it's gonna be the end of my turn. I can't do much else.
Oh, you're gonna have to go around the building, my guy.
Wait. Oh, is
Yeah, you see the
shoot,
dotted
okay.
lines? The dotted lines are
Yeah.
around the building. Well,
I get what you're saying.
oh yeah.
I was back here.
well, it's kind of like imagine that like you're
I get it now.
right outside of an overhang, so you'll have to get some type of line of sight because there's like a well and a bunch of pillars between you and it. So you either
Gotcha.
have to go into the overhang, like over here,
Yeah.
or go actually around the well and stuff. But you should have a line of sight right there if you go right there. You're just under the overhang.
Alright. Gotcha. Alright. Well. And then I still missed. Okay, so that's whatever.
Is that
Into
your
my turn. Yeah, it's in my turn.
Rhaegar, you're up.
Oh, the map just went weird. Hold on, I gotta move it back. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move. Like right. If I'm over here, is that considered flanking or no?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna move right there then.
Okay.
What's that?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna attack with advantage. Those are now flanked. Well, I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing. 11 and 5 and 18 hits, and then I'm going to see which one of these is better. 2 and 3 or 3 and 4. Yeah, I will take a 12 plus my 2 for raging and hit him for 14 damage and hopefully crush his fucking skull
Hopefully.
with a giant overhead smash. Ah.
All right. So that is a number of points of damage. As when you when you hit him, you see him kind of buckle a little bit under the weight of your mace. And he snarls back at you. I'll kill all of you. I'll kill you all.
Not if you're
These
dead.
stupid bodies. Is that in your turn?
Yeah, sorry. I don't think I have anything else I can do there.
All right. Irina. She comes down right here. That's going to end her turn. Ivan is now hostile.
What?
I'm just joking. He's friendly.
Well, I mean, he's not that friendly, but
Ivan gets to right here. And then we're back up at you, Smoke.
We're just gonna finish this round, or we keep going.
Nope, finish the round, attack him. Kill this motherfucker.
All right. I get advantage on that for flanking. Sorry.
Yep.
I keep forgetting. Oh, still
Oh.
miss. So I'm gonna spend a key point.
So you only
There
get
we
3
go.
key points.
That's all 3 of mine.
No, that would make the 4th one.
Oh, okay. Well then, just bonus action.
That hits with the bonus action attack.
That's what I get to do.
So that's okay. That's it.
That's it. I can't do anything else.
All right, Jace.
all right. So I can no longer see the creature, correct?
No, you can't see anything out the window.
Pretty sure I know where I could go to see the creature, though. If I went to that window to my right, I could probably see them, right? I'm just trying to... I can't figure out how the...
There is not a window to your right.
Yeah, there is. There is one,
No,
Move
you'd
your
have to go
character.
into the other room. The room
Right there.
with, L, yeah. Well, actually, then you'd be right over top of them, like almost.
Yeah.
They'd be right directly down. You'd be right overhead.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I have 10, 15, 20, 25. I have exactly enough movement to get there.
Okay.
So I'm going to get over here, look out the window.
Are you gonna lean out the window to attack him?
Yes.
Okay.
Lean out the window. And, yeah, I'm going to do a first level guiding bolt and hope for the best. If it doesn't die, then I'm going to use a, well, we'll see what happens. First level guiding bolt, making an attack. Come on, come on, come on. Double digits, double digits. Oh!
Nice.
Oh, this guy's fucking Ash. Just rolling all the dice. Oh my god.
So, Jace, a couple things happen. Hold on. Let me roll this real quick. Let me make this.
Oh yeah.
Let me roll this real quick. Alright, so it's. What's your AC, Jace?
My AC, it's 15.
Okay. So a couple things happen all at one time. Jace leans out the window and fires this golden orb, like fireball, down towards the vampire. When it strikes, the vampire engulfs into flames, smoke. You are knocked back. The vampire starts writhing and screaming. And yeah, it's writhing and screaming for a minute, and it's almost like for Rhaegar and
Hey, baby.
Smoke, you get the instinctive reflex to
Okay,
shield
give me just a
yourself
second.
from flame, but after a second, you feel no heat to it. It is like a warmth that you feel
All right, bye.
flow over your body. Jace, you activated my trap card.
Oh, what?
As you lean out the window, the vampire spawn one hanging to the wall and roof right above you grabs at you and yanks you through the window. And it's gonna try and sink its teeth into you.
Wait, a different vampire?
Yep.
Yeah, there's
this is
two.
the one
Wait,
that
did
went
it
off.
hit me though?
I thought it
did.
went into the shed over here.
It did hit you, but it missed with its teeth. Yes, it went north and then it went out of y'all's vision because y'all are still inside. This
Okay.
one's up on the roof, and it has Jace by the throat.
Wait, did it roll an attack against me?
Yes, it did. I posted in chat. It rolled a 20.
Okay.
But
Hey,
they
Mary
grappled
needs me to help her bring stuff in.
So that's where we're gonna
I
end.
gotta go anyways.
Okay.
We're gonna end with Jace being dangled by the throat off of the roof, by this other vampire.
After I just vaporized his friend.
Her brother.
Her brother. Okay.
Yeah. Don't be insensitive.
Or incest. They're not lovers.
Don't do
All right,
that.
well, I'm out of here, guys.
All right, man. Yeah, I gotta. I mean, I'll be back in a minute, but I gotta go.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. All right, Harold. Well, I hope you got a taste of combat tonight.
Oh my god, it was glorious. I'm so glad we got to kill something.
Excuse me, guys.
I'm
Yeah.
totally smashing this thing's brains in when we're done. Repeatedly.
We're leaving around noon.
Okay.
You guys want to work tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to work tomorrow.
I was talking to Brandon.
Jeez. Harold, are you going to work tomorrow? Or are you
Yep,
just going to
yep.
bum it out?
Nope,
Oh.
I got work in the morning.
Oh, lame sauce. It's so much easier just to be a bum, though.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that's Brandon right now. He's being a little bum.
Yeah, I know. So, anyways, Nick, what did you need to ask me?
So,
you guys
so
later.
it says a
All right,
place
Harold.
where it says a
Welcome.
place to where like I could drop my resume and whatnot. Do I have to do that if I already
Have
kind of
you-
basically filled out that resume on
you
the
submit it?
online submit what the
Your
the
application.
thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know if I had to make a resume or not because
I mean, if you already submitted all your information, dude, just submit the information before it closes.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, those
It
things
says
aren't
I have
open very
30
long.
days. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're not.
Okay,
They're
and
not.
the email.
They're not open that long, so you need to just go ahead and submit it. If you
Okay.
have a resume, upload it.
I don't have a resume, but
Yeah,
I
then
thought
just
the one that
upload it.
with the in link would
LinkedIn.
be the kind of resume. LinkedIn would be the resume.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm the. Let me. Yeah. Submit it tonight. Interesting. LinkedIn. Hmm. So I don't have to. I shouldn't have to. Or I should just have to fill out the personal information and then enter it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Hey, I'm back. Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah, we can hear you.
No? Okay.
No,
Should
we
I go ahead and end the recording?
Yeah.